So we brought John in to keep Dan in check because John regularly plays with Dan, and as I understand it, regularly storytells him. So I think you were saying, Dan, that you'd never actually played a game together because one of you is
No, the two of us haven't.
Yeah.
No, out of our group, we're the only two people that haven't played at the same time. Which is probably for the best. I don't think the rest of them could handle it.
Oh.
There's no angel this game because you guys already know how to play, so get ready.
Basically, they're saying, Michael, that you're a seasoned enough DM to be able to handle the nonsense that's coming down the pipeline here.
Watch me disprove that.
I'm just a new player. What are you talking about?
How does this game work, guys?
I'm just the tea lady.
Don't forget to go tonight, Michael.
Thank you. Congratulations, Aaron. All right. So, if I pull up everything that's on the script, I feel like I haven't been doing as good a job lately, but that didn't stop me. I've thrown in a few things that I've been a little bit more nervous of. We have had one lunatic before. We've only had a Pit-Hag once. We've got Serenovus on the script. Obviously, anything that can happen with a Pit-Hag in play. I've got a Savant. We've got an Amnesiac. All sorts of stuff. So let's see. Shan has a Pit-Hag. That could be interesting. We have 3 outsiders in play. Ben gets the mutant. That's fantastic. Sean has been the gambler before. He's only played 4 games, I think, and he's got the gambler. Lauren will be frantically looking up Philosopher, and Katie will have fun with Cannibal. Bill's the Savant. Dan Amnesiac. Awesome.
No, he made me evil again.
So, Katie, what type of demon did you get?
I haven't been a demon in ages. Except for when I was a minion and didn't know.
Which, Katie, that means that you're probably due for it again, right?
Yeah, just like you're due.
Yeah, Aaron, who's really due here?
Yeah, sorry, I pulled a blue token again, guys. I'm sorry. Technically the truth.
Hello, how are you?
Good. I'm finding my thing on the.
I'll read it out to help the video.
Yeah.
Once per game at night, choose a good character and you gain their ability. You don't turn into them, but you gain their ability. Only once per game. The downside of that is that if you choose someone who already exists, they become drunk.
Okay, but I do still have to pick from this character list, and I can't go wash a woman.
Correct.
Fuck. Right. Well, I tried. Hello, Internet. I tried.
So some people choose just right off the top. Some people sort of see if they can figure out who some of the good players are in play so that they don't clash with someone and make someone drunk that they don't mean to. But you also don't want to hang on to it too long because you don't want to die and not use your ability.
I don't want to die not knowing anything.
Yeah, so there's different ways to play it. It's up to you.
Okay, well, just give me a second. That was not what I wanted.
You can have a bit more of a think about it for tomorrow night if you want. You don't have to choose tonight.
Oh God, this could really fuck someone up. Okay, so they get drunk, but I get the correct information.
You'll get their ability. Yeah.
I get their ability, and that gives me the correct information. Okay.
Yeah, if it's an information roll, yeah.
Investigator.
All right.
Feels bad, but...
No, that's fine. Great. I will wake you up later.
Okay.
All right. Thank you.
Oh, cool.
All right. Didn't actually clash there.
So I am the mutant, which means I have to be mad that I'm an outsider. And I've just looked at the list of outsiders, and there's really only 3 possibilities because the drunk and the lunatic won't even know that they're outsiders. So yeah, I'm not looking forward to this.
You got an interesting one.
Is this not the first night?
It is the first night, but I'm going to tell you who the rest of your team is.
Oh, right. Cool. Good.
Your fellow minion is Nelly.
Goes to... Yep.
And your demon is Aaron.
Oh. Well, okay. That is interesting. Thank you.
Okay,
Hello.
Evil again.
Yeah.
Give someone else a go, will you?
Yeah, definitely. I will happily pass on this hatch. All right, what have we got?
Your minion is Shan.
You mean my imp is Shan?
No, your fellow minion is Shan.
Oh, my fellow minion, yep.
And your demon is Aaron.
Cool. And my information?
Not yet.
I start knowing which outsiders are in play.
I'm doing things in order on the script.
Oh,
I'll
okay,
come back
so
to you.
you're going to come back to me? Okay.
Yep.
Cool. All right.
No worries.
I wonder if we have a lunatic. That was fun last one.
Yes, we do, Philip.
Make sure I tell Aaron about the lunatic shortly. I'm trying to be ultra careful here. Hello. Look out. You were getting a little bit... Oh, you're on mute. You were getting a bit bored with some of those good rolls, weren't you?
I've been hoping to be evil for a while, but not necessarily the demon.
Fangu,
I'm
each
trying
night...
to be a little bit quiet because Sean...
yeah, sure.
Yeah.
Each night, choose a player. They die, just like a normal demon. But if you manage to kill an outsider, you will die, but they will become a new Fangu. So it's kind of a way of growing the evil team. It sort of comes at a cost that you will die. But, you can imagine at the final vote, if the evil team is one bigger, it makes it easier to win that sort of final vote.
Right. Okay, cool.
Yeah. So now...
That sounds so fun.
So now I'm going to tell you your minions.
Mm-hmm.
So your minions are Ben and Aaron.
That. Okay, but I don't know what they are, right?
That's right. You don't know what they are.
And do I get
also,
bluffs?
You do. So your bluffs are Fortune Teller, Chef, and Raven Keeper.
And Ben and Aaron know that they're...
Yeah, cool, minions get told who their demons are.
Great. Okay, cool. Awesome.
Okay.
So I just need to get to them and give them their bluffs, right?
Yeah, because they'll be without a bluff until you can talk to them.
Okay, and from a strategic point of view, the best thing for me to do is grow the team.
Yeah. I know sometimes I've seen people, even if they found out an outsider straight away, they don't necessarily kill them straight away. They might hang on to it for a little bit. But then the last time we had a Fangu, I think...
Way to out yourself as a Fangu.
Yeah, I think Phil tried to hang on to it one night last time and he ended up dying, and it was a very short game. So, pros and cons.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
All right, awesome. Thank you.
Okay, good luck.
Cool. Okay, bye.
Look out.
Finally. I said earlier, I drew a blue token. It's the truth. I did.
Great. I'm just making I've got your video up sort of nice and big for a while, so I can hopefully get like a screenshot of you grinning for the front cover later. All right. So let me make sure I get this right. So first thing to tell you is that there is a lunatic in play.
Yep.
The Lunatic is Cass.
Yep.
You are the Fangu. I know you know what that is, but each night choose a player, they die. The first outsider this kills becomes an evil Fangu, and you die instead. Your minions are Shan and Nelly, who cannot stop getting evil.
Yep, apparently.
Now, I've got your bluffs ready. They are Grandmother,
Yep.
Balloonist,
Ooh,
and Dreamer.
Yeah.
I haven't put them in myself yet. Grandmother, Balloonist, Dreamer. I think that's all I need to do.
Yes, that should be.
I'm being ultra careful, given that I've got the Lunatic.
No worries.
All right. Well, have fun.
Yeah.
No pressure.
Not at all. It's not like it's basically the first time I messed it up last time, so it's redemption arc.
All right. See ya. Show the character tokens of all in-play outsiders. So we have Mutant. Yeah, I wasn't going to do Godfather. I could have shown Cass to Nelly. Oh well. This might be better anyway.
So I'm just reading up on the Godfather ability. So basically, I'll start knowing who the outsiders are, but I want to find them as soon as possible and start killing them, or get good players to do my dirty work and kill them, thus giving us an extra kill at night.
All right.
Hello.
I've got you back.
Yeah.
Sorry, I'm being ultra careful with how I'm doing things. One, because one of the outsiders you see is a Lunatic.
Yeah.
And there's also a Mutant.
So 2. So I ended up plussing. Is that the numbers? Is that how it worked? Hold on. What's the button? The I? No. T. 1 outsider. Okay, so you added 1 because of me, or there's a balloonist or something?
What do we got?
It's either myself or a balloonist that adds +1 or -1. And you've +1 this for an outsider.
Yeah, well, you know there's 2 outsiders, yep.
Yep, and I can kind of hide behind the Lunatic. Well, the Lunatic won't know, so that'll hide me for a bit. Can you explain how mad goes? Again,
Yeah.
sorry, I have to be...
If you were made to be mad...
Yeah.
Yeah, you would have to make a sincere effort to convince town of whatever you were mad about.
And I have to tell them that
You
I'm...
don't have to. First thing to say is you don't have to do it. You can choose not to do it. It's just that if you choose not to do it, I can...
Well, if no one queries me on my ability or role kind of thing, do I then have to proffer it up? If no one...
If you were mad, I mean, your ability isn't to do with madness, but if...
No, but yeah.
Yeah, I mean, you know that there's a mutant in play, right?
Yeah.
So using that as an example, because it's a bit different to the ones we've used before, it says if you are mad about being an outsider, you might be executed. So they can at no time claim in any way to be an outsider.
Okay.
In fact, they should...
Oh, that's even more then.
In fact, they should probably... they really need to try to convince town or someone, at least in my presence, that they are not an outsider.
Okay.
Whereas the other one that we've used before is Serenovus, where someone, makes you mad that you are a role that you're not. And in that case,
Serenovus
it's not
one that can make mad?
There are others. I'm not sure. Do we have on the script? I think that might be the only other one on this script.
Yeah.
But to answer your question, it's not enough to just not say anything. You
Okay.
need to, if you want to fulfill it, you need to make a sincere attempt to convince people of the thing that you are mad about.
All right. Thank you very much.
No worries.
Awesome. Ta.
Bye.
Funnily enough, it's YouTube videos of 40k in 40 minutes. So it's Warhammer videos.
Well, maybe he should be watching some of the videos on my YouTube channel.
Ben needs the ad revenue. He keeps giving away equipment.
I'd love to have some ad revenue.
What's that URL again, Ben? Where can the viewers find you? Don't forget to smash that like button.
For a shameless plug.
Just visit www. No.
That's it. That's the URL. Just www.
The whole internet is Ben's YouTube.
Amnesiac. I'm not going to wake up. For reference for the video, the Amnesiac ability I'm going to do is you learn the character type of the player who nominated first yesterday. So whoever nominated first, I'm going to tell Dan the character type that they are, like townsfolk, minion, that kind of thing. And then once a day, Dan will be able to ask me a question, guessing what his ability is, and I'll tell him sort of cold, warm, hot. So over time, he should learn what his ability is, and then hopefully if he can learn what it is, it will be reasonably powerful in him figuring out what to do next. We have Investigator, and I haven't actually figured out what I want to do here yet. Let's do... I mean, Lauren has also chosen Investigator, so I want to make it pretty good. They could have chosen anything, but they've chosen Investigator. Let's do... I don't want to give the Pit-Hag a good go. Is that too much on Cass? It would kind of be funny, but it's probably too much. Let's make it... I'll give John something to do, hey? He knows what he's doing. Yep. Hello. I have you back. Are you ready to investigate?
Yes.
Got your magnifying glass?
Yes.
You know that there is a godfather in town. And they are either Nellie or John.
Tight. Too bad I'm no longer sitting between them. That would have been helpful.
All right.
Awesome, thank you.
Hello, welcome, John.
Hi. Thank you.
You've got all this experience storytelling other games, and you come in here and get a chef.
No, that's okay. It's nice and simple, at least.
Yeah, it is.
I have less experience playing than I do storytelling, to be honest.
Yeah, that's fair enough. Well, as a chef, you get a 1.
Excellent, thank you.
It will be really interesting to see what conversation Ben ends up having with Cass. I mean, last time I set the Lunatic up so that everyone on the bad team knew who it was, so I really made it hard for Shane. But I think the Lunatic is normally supposed to be able to work out that they're not the demon, so this is probably better. 1 of each. I've got to get my Savant info ready. Savant is Philip. We're going to do Possible as a drunk as well, so I think what I'll do is one The true statement will be someone is not who they think they are. The false statement will be even numbers, don't we? Oh, no, we don't. Odd. I had a few things ready to go that I could potentially use. I'm going to say the outside account has not changed. Maybe a little bit easy for a Savant, but we haven't had it much. I don't mind. And I haven't given a lot of info roles here. It's kind of good that Lauren chose an investigator, actually. We ended up with more after we got a couple of late players, but... All right, see Nelly passing on some information. Let's go. Wakey, wakey. Here we are. Everyone's been studying the character sheet. I'm dead, unfortunately. See if you can figure out who killed me. Yeah, I'm going to give you 7 minutes. I'm not sure if you found the chats tab and everything on the left, John, or you can hit the enter button to start chats with people or send private messages to the people on your left and right or to me.
Thank you.
We're off.
Sean, you want to go for chat?
Better do this quick before I forget. By true and false piece of information.
All right, sure. I can tell you that either someone is not who they think they are, or the outside account has not changed.
Cool. And I'll run away so you can go spy on people now.
All right.
Thanks, sir.
Hey.
Hello, I'm the Pit-Hag. Nelly is the Godfather.
You're Pit-Hag, Nelly is Godfather. Damn. I was hoping one of you was going to be a widow. Cass is a lunatic.
Okay, what are you?
Fangu. So I can jump to one of them, which means we've got probably three outsiders in play.
The outsiders are Lunatic and something else. Mutant, maybe, that can't out themselves?
Yeah, Mutant. Only 2?
That's what Nelly said.
-1, +1.
I can't see much else at the moment, but I think...
there should be a third, because there's base 1. Hey, Michael. Should be... If Nelly's Godfather, should be 3 outsiders, right? Because we're base 1
He's
with
not
this
going to
many
be helpful.
players.
Where did my text chats go? Under everyone. I don't know how to hide it.
Yeah, I might have...
Lunatic and Mutant are the ones
You can just make one of them the drunk.
Yeah, so I only have 2 from the
Damn,
information.
geez, I tried hard to get that right. It was the change in numbers at the end that killed me.
Do I need to make another one?
Thank you.
I'll talk to you tonight about that anyway.
Yeah. Okay.
Sure.
So
let's say that there is a drunk.
Yeah. Cool.
Sure.
So you might want to let Nelly know.
Thing is, obviously, that information has been passed around.
Yep. Okay, and then that makes 3, which is apparently the correct number.
Yeah. So Sean, bluffs are grandmother, balloonist, and dreamer.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm probably going to go balloonist. So there's grandmother or dreamer. I was hoping that there was going to be a widow in play for the 2 info roles, but so yeah, grandmother or dreamer. If you take dreamer, I'd say make sure you
come up with information.
Or yeah, dreams people as demons as well as minions, because otherwise people will be like, you dream them as a minion, therefore they can't be the demon. Ignore them, move on.
Right. Okay. And if I'm the grandmother, I need to have someone who's right, I know, to...
Yeah, to be able to confirm them.
Or I guess I become the dreamer's godmother.
Yeah.
Grandmother.
Yeah, Vanelli, if you want.
Yeah, okay, so that could work. Cool.
Yeah, cool.
Sorry, just so I catch that, who are you planning to bluff as?
If I take grandmother, then tell Nelly to be dreamer.
Yeah, right. Maybe. So yeah, if you can let her know.
And Aaron?
Balloonist for me.
Oh, yeah, cool. Thank you.
All right, we better go.
All good.
Hello.
Holy shit.
Holy
How are
shit.
you?
Yeah,
holy shit.
I'm still looking through some of them. So I saw that the Gambler. Did you know Sean? One of the games Sean played in, he was the Gambler, and he got every night correct. It's just boom.
Yeah. Okay. So we really should get Aaron as well, I think. Do you want your bluffs?
Assuming that Aaron's good, is that what you mean?
What?
Assuming that Aaron's good. Oh, you mean kill Aaron? Is that what you mean? Oh, you're talking about Aaron Newson. I'm confused. Did you say Aaron?
I said I wish we could get Aaron in here.
Oh, okay.
talk
No, he's in a
about
chat with Sean at the moment. Otherwise, I
Yeah.
can invite him.
And I'm so excited for him to finally be evil.
So,
for a second there,
so yeah.
when you said that for a second there, I was like, oh my god, did I get the person wrong?
No,
You're bad, right?
Yeah, of course I am. So,
yeah.
We probably shouldn't talk too long.
Yeah. So the bluffs are Chef, Fortune Teller, and Raven Keeper. What do you think?
I'll probably
I
go
was Chef last week. It's obviously the easiest one.
Yeah, I'll probably go Chef so that I don't totally stuff it up.
Yep, that sounds good. Do you think Aaron can do Raven Keeper? Because I'd be more comfortable with Fortune Teller. What do you think? It's his first time being evil, so I'm not really sure.
I'm sure he'll do fine.
Yeah. All right, cool. All right,
Okay.
I'll try to get in a chat with him. Are you happy with that?
Yep, I'm
If you
great.
find out who the outsider is, can you let me know?
Okay.
Awesome. All right, thank you.
See ya.
I will say you could. Mine is food related.
So snake charmer, cannibal, raven keeper. Do you eat ravens?
I think you could. I think you could ethically say yes.
Oh, chef.
You might be doing
Chef's
Raven
not
Keeper wrong if you're eating them. But, you know, times are tough.
Yeah.
That is true.
Pit-Hag.
Yeah. Look, really, everything fits under food. So.
Hello.
Yellow. Hello.
I thought you were frozen earlier when you hopped on before because you just were not moving, and I'm like, is Katie?
Oh yeah, no, I just wasn't moving.
Are we feeling good? Or are you
Yes,
evil?
we are very good today.
You're
No, we're
very
good.
good.
Are you good? That's a no.
I'm an outsider.
Okay.
But
Okay.
I'm only going to tell one person and hope that doesn't come to bite me in the butt, basically.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is there one? Okay, so the Godfather.
There's
Made
one
our
if
picture
I
too big,
can't
and now I
tell
can't
you.
read anything.
There's one I wouldn't know. Basically, I'm the boring one.
The Recluse.
Yeah.
No. Yeah. Okay.
I think he's just put it in to be, I don't know.
Do I trust you and tell you what I am?
It's up to you. That's right. I'm trusting you with.
I'm gonna hold on to it. I don't not trust you. It's just I feel like if I tell people what I am,
They'll jump on you.
kill me. Well, I don't know. I'm a fun character.
Yeah. Well, I'm not going to tell anyone else my ability. I'm going to give them the normal 3 whatever. But I generally start a game and just pick one person and go, blah!
Yeah.
And see how it goes.
Yeah. I never do that because I've told people stuff and then it's.
Oh yeah, I picked Ben last game. That went great.
Oh, did you? I haven't watched that one yet. Yeah, I'm a townsfolk. I'm definitely a townsfolk though.
TF. Cool. I'm presuming you get some decent information, which is why you don't want to be carket, basically.
I don't get any information, actually, unless stuff happens. I'll just tell you what I am. And hope that you are actually the recluse.
That saves me looking through stuff trying to find what you're talking about.
I'm the cannibal.
Oh, yummy. You can have your cake and eat it too.
Yeah, but so I have to try and imitate people after they die. So, yay,
but
me.
You don't have to imitate them, do you?
No, but I can use their
ability.
Use their ability.
Ooh.
So I've got to try and suss out some good people to kill. I don't want your ability. Your ability's dumb.
No,
You're
my
safe.
ability is dumb. You won't get much out of me. Apologies. All right. Cool. I will shall go find info from others. I will not tell anyone else what your role is.
I won't tell anybody either.
Cool. Awesome.
Don't worry. Your role. My role.
Backspace, isn't it? We can do that.
Oh, yeah.
Hello.
Hey, I just had a really weird conversation.
Oh, yeah? I hope you got it on video. I'm relying on it.
Oh, yes. Yeah, I definitely did, and I think it'll be very entertaining for anybody who's watching.
How did it go?
I just want to make sure everything is okay, right? Nothing's wrong?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, just checking in. Okay.
I can't wait to watch this video back later.
It's going to be good. Okay, see ya.
Yeah.
G'day.
I was just about to click on you for the chat.
No, that's no problem.
So, I'm surrounded by evil, aren't I?
No, you're not.
Any information you can give me?
I'm an outsider.
You're an outsider.
Yep.
Out of curiosity, which one? It might actually pertain.
I'd rather not say.
The fact that you know what you are means you're not the drunk or the lunatic, though.
That's correct. Yeah. So you got a 1 in 3 chance. But I'm not going to say at this stage anyway which one I am.
I'm trying to remember, how many do we have for this size?
1 by default.
1. Okay, good to know. I am, well, I'm either the balloonist, the savant, or the savant, I'll get the right pronunciation, or the cannibal.
Okay. Well, you already know the 3 that I could potentially be, so I don't need to say them.
And soon I said I have information, you know that one of them is false for a start.
Yeah. Okay, all right.
Hey, Kath, how's it going?
Good, how are you?
Campfire.
I love a good campfire.
Yeah, nice and public where the demon can't see us.
Right, sure, yes, the demon can't see us in public.
How are you guys going? Have you managed to chat to anyone interesting yet?
Just
obviously, we're all innocents.
Yeah, we're all townsfolk.
Oh, right. Okay. Cool. Oh, cool glasses, Sean.
Thank you. Yeah, I got them online.
Shiny, aren't they?
Hi, Nelly.
Hello.
Hey, Katie,
Hello.
you want to go for a chat?
Oh my god.
Are we interrupting
Look at us all.
minions and demon chat?
Yes, all 5 of us are definitely
Before Nelly and I jumped in, I mean?
Nah, Cass was just sitting here by herself, so we jumped in to say hi.
Do we have an odd number?
I was in the...
yes, we do.
Oh.
Yeah, we've got 11
there we
players.
go. That's much nicer.
Oh, wow,
sorry,
everyone. Hello.
Hello, that was being really weird. While I was in the campfire, I couldn't sort of
Didn't accept it. That's weird.
Yeah.
Yes, so I'm Fangu.
Yep. What are the
Nelly's a grandmother, balloonist, and dreamer.
balloonist dreamer?
Yep, so I've taken balloonist, Sean's taking grandmother, and so you could probably take dreamer.
I've already told
Sorry, yep.
Katie that I'm the recluse. So Michael's told me that it's a lunatic and a mutant, so they hide
And
my
a drunk.
ability.
He'll come around. He might come around and tell you, but there's a drunk as well. He got the numbers.
Oh, okay. Wrong. But it's only myself or the balloonist that could add or minus.
And Fangu.
Oh, okay.
So yeah, I'm +1, you're +1, and there's base 1.
Yeah, I'm plus or minus. Okay, cool. So there's someone drunk as well. Right. Katie is the cannibal. Cannibal. But don't tell anyone. Well, you can tell Sean. Just don't mouth it to good people.
Yep, it's all good.
Cool. All right. thanking you.
Yeah, so I probably would have been saying that I'm the gambler, the philosopher, or the raven keeper.
Gambler, Phil, Raven. Right. Cool bananas. Thank you very much.
Yep.
Good luck.
Hello. Ever been an amnesiac?
I have actually.
Oh, I've never run one.
At it.
Well, I've tried not to make it too hard. We'll see, because I didn't know who was going to get it.
Times,
oh my god!
So I was completely out.
All right, you want to give it a go? Or maybe I should explain it for the video. You do not know what your ability is. Each day, privately guess what it is. You learn how accurate you are. So I've come up with a rule, and if Dan can narrow it down, I'm supposed to make it reasonably powerful because he doesn't know what it is.
So, would you tell me if it was a passive ability? Was that something you would tell me at the start, or some people do?
Well, I think I'm only supposed to answer sort of cold, warm, hot, and you can probably gather from the fact that I didn't wake you up earlier that that's a piece of information.
Yep. Right, I'll guess, does my ability impact another character or type of character, like outsiders?
Does it impact?
Or affect? Interact with? Might be better.
Does it interact with? Say it again.
So does my ability interact with another character, like a specific character, or a group of characters?
Warm.
Maybe I'm going too vague.
Warm.
Okay. Alright, thank you.
Alright. See ya.
Well, hello there.
Hi.
How you going?
How you going? I'm great, mate. How are you?
I'm bloody brilliant.
That's what I want to hear from you. I'm already loving it. Now, look, I've thought about our conversation already, and you'll be surprised by this, but I reckon I could make a case for you trusting me this game instead of Katie.
Oh, really? Okay.
Absolutely.
I haven't even talked to Katie yet.
And that's why it's going to work. See, I put a sliver of doubt into this so that when you go to her, then you're like, no, I'm not going to tell you anyway.
Okay. All right. Go for it.
And my entire argument is based off of I'm new to the game.
New?
Yeah, I'm new. I've never played with you guys, so therefore you should trust me.
Well, I can tell you right now, you can definitely trust me. Okay,
all right. I absolutely don't, but sure.
Oh, all right. Hurtful.
No,
geez.
I'm joking.
I was actually going to ask you, because I was a little bit late to the game today. Do you have a pet?
A pet?
A real-life pet? A cat or a dog?
Yeah.
Which one is it?
I got a dog.
Okay, what kind of dog are we talking?
It's a beagle mix with a hound.
Oh, that'd be very cute. It's got the really floppy ears then, yeah?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, cool. Because normally when someone joins, they usually show us their pet. So we've seen Dan's cat, which was adorable, and I just wanted to check in.
Yeah. He is around here somewhere.
So what is this thing that I shouldn't be trusting Katie for then?
Oh, I honestly don't know. I just thought I'd get in and see if I could persuade you to my side first.
Okay, all right.
Which sounds quite evil now that I'm saying it, but you can trust me.
You can trust me. All right.
Well, the fact of the matter is it's an 11-player game, so I'm quite likely to be good.
Yeah, statistically, right?
Yeah.
Well, I might go see if Katie's available. Actually, she's talking to Phil. Okay, so never mind.
That's all good. I'm glad we exchanged this good information.
Yeah, that I'm good and you're good too, huh?
Excellent.
All right, see ya.
It's going well. Thank you, bye.
Oh, they've all hopped out of the campfire.
Yeah, everyone's got their own chats.
I've already let Shah know.
Yeah.
Because he's next to me. Which is interesting if we have a chef.
Yeah. You have to be careful in case someone else comes out.
Yeah.
Hey, Dan, you want to go chat?
Yep. That's not how we chat.
How's it going?
Hey, I'm good. How are you?
Yeah, good still, unfortunately. It never ends.
You have an impressive streak.
I know, right? But yeah, I'll tell you, I'm either the gambler, philosopher, or the raven keeper.
Mm-hmm.
And if I am the philosopher, I have not chosen yet.
I'm either investigator, philosopher, or amnesiac.
Yeah, so I don't have any information to share at the moment, but I will keep an eye on my neighbours, since you are sus on one of them being... Was it a godfather?
Yep.
Okay.
And you have no night one info.
I have no night one info.
That's good for you. I mean, it's not good
Yeah,
for
it's
you.
not helpful for you, but
Not helpful.
it is what it is. I have what I've been given, and no one at the campfire was sharing information, so...
You could be the imp and I could have just, completely given away a thing, but...
Got to pick someone to trust, so...
Yeah.
It's just
And
that
I
don't have anything to share, so...
Well, I wanted to get you because you're between them, and...
So I'm also probably likely to die because of neighbours and stuff, so...
No! Abandoned me in the chat!
Yep, I ran off before the gong.
It was.
The gong is scary.
Everyone came back nice and promptly. I'm going to give you a couple of minutes before I open it up.
Anybody have any
I just
theories?
need to let everybody know that I'm an outsider.
Oh, okay.
Anyone else want to put up the outside?
Get him!
So, are you the sweetheart then, Ben?
That's all I'm saying.
Oh, okay.
So let's kill you then.
I'm not going to give anything away, but I know there is another outsider allegedly in play.
Hurtful John, I thought we had a real connection.
Yeah, what is it? Base 1? Okay.
Ben says he is an outsider. What was the... And
But
apparently
he won't tell us what outsider.
He won't say what. And
There's only 2 of them that actually know who they are.
I don't know. All I'm going to say is Ben came to me in a conversation and said that I should trust him this game, and that he wasn't going to tell Katie the truth about what he was.
Wow, what a shit stirrer.
Sounds true.
Ben, you promised to trust me this game.
Yeah, it sounds a lot
I was
like
going
it.
to share what I was with you, and I'm a pretty cool character, so screw you, Ben. You'll never know.
Nominations are open.
Pretty cool.
Sorry, who said that they knew there was 2 outsiders?
That would be...
I said I know there's another outsider.
Another one.
in play.
Okay. Yeah.
Presumably, whether there is or not, and everybody's lying. So that might mean a Fangu, or we have a Godfather.
Or a balloonist.
Oh, really?
We could have 4 outsiders.
I will say night 1 info I have is that we do have a Godfather.
Okay.
Okay.
I just have to narrow down. I just have to narrow down who's.
Hoopst indeed.
Second call for nomination.
I nominate Ben for being a treacherous traitor.
What?
Whoa.
I haven't even done anything yet.
Yeah, but I'm deciding to trust John this game, who I haven't even spoken to yet.
That sounds pretty fun.
Anything else you want to say in your defense, Ben?
Oh, me. Well, I didn't get a
Just
chance to
more
talk to
lies.
Katie because Philip was owning her.
I'm a slave.
I couldn't think of the word, sorry.
All you're willing to say is you're an outsider and nothing else.
Yeah, well, I haven't learned anything about anyone, so yeah.
Sean has fallen out of the seat again, so I'll just wait.
I've lost where the custom emotes are for the hand raising.
Under
I can't find where the down
second-
button is.
where the
down
Second-
is.
Spacebar does it on mine.
Spacebar should also drop your hand, I think.
Yeah.
I
Does
also
it?
can't drop my
I
hand.
can't seem to
That's
find the
Sorry,
space
I've
bar.
only played once
Yeah.
with a sweetheart before.
Yeah, my hand just won't. I'm pressing the button, it just won't go down.
When you
Guys,
die,
Oh,
one,
right, sorry. I'm trying to make sure everyone's...
I saw you explaining it, Michael, and there's John and Aaron just like.
I can hear you again. I'm just on my phone. See how the Apple
Ah,
decides halfway through the game again.
Did the sound stuff up again?
Yes. I got disconnected, and then when I came back, I had no sound. That's why I put it in the chat.
We are getting echo. All right. So majority is 6 votes. The first vote will be with Aaron. I'm about to start it. It appears John has figured out how to raise his hand at least, even if he can't lower it. So I'll start it
It
now.
just doesn't seem to work.
Well, Katie.
I didn't think it would happen.
I'm still trying to figure out if it's bad to kill outsiders.
It's great. It's
Nah.
excellent news.
Benny's on the
I
block.
think that he could only
Better-
be the type of outside. I think the only way he would do that is if he's warning us, right? Like, basically, don't kill me because I'm an outsider. That
Also,
This is
if
Jen,
they
though.
Now you
They
tell
don't.
us.
first, they can't.
well, I mean, he should have probably just said that out loud. If that
Oh,
was
no,
okay.
wait, we can't kill Ben. We can't kill Ben, because then the Godfather gets to kill someone if he is an outsider.
But
I'm
then we
sorry,
know there's a
man.
Godfather.
That's true.
Alright.
Information.
Well, how
Well,
about we
that's
kill
quite a
John
few
instead?
players.
I'm nominating John.
Didn't Lauren, did you confirm an outsider? The Godfather? Did somebody
That was
confirm the Godfather?
Katie.
Ben,
I-
go
No,
for
Lauren
it.
confirmed there was a Godfather.
Am I good to go?
Yep.
Is it okay? Okay. So John, he's a shit stirrer. I can tell already. He tried to convince me not to trust Katie in our discussion. So
Rude.
but I do trust you, Katie.
It's just more lies. I'm sorry.
And now he's trying
Ben.
to throw me under the bus to see if
It's
there's a
despicable.
Godfather. Jeez, real nice.
Hey, I
anything
was
else?
only 1 of 6 votes, thank you. All I'm going to say, Michael, is I'm a little bit disappointed. I've watched multiple videos of the past games, and I noticed that last time there was an angel fabled used for new players. Like, where's my fabled? Huh?
Someone who knows enough to ask that question.
Well, you're not really that new.
All right.
No.
Pertinent info, if I'm still allowed to give it.
Go on.
John was one of the people I was told might be the Godfather.
Burn him. Burn him.
I'm voting now.
Ooh.
You've convinced me. Thank you. I was on the fence, to be honest, but now I'm fully on board.
6 votes will tie it. 7 will execute. First vote will be Sean.
If this is how the townsfolk lose, I'm so sorry.
We can't lose this fast.
Oh, Ben, I'm disappointed. How could you?
He save his own skin.
7 votes
Dawn,
is
coming in
enough.
clutch.
John, before you die,
Absolutely.
any chance you want to share what you are? If you're a good character for no reason at all?
I am a good character, but I'm happy to die, so, this is fine.
Do you
I
have a
don't
good
mind.
ability? Asking for a friend.
Well, if you want to pass on the information, then
Suicidal.
maybe?
All right. Any other nominations? We're probably not going to beat 7, but I'll close the day
We
in
could.
5,
Don't put the doubt
4.
out there.
3, 2, 1. John dies. That was quick. And the game
Sorry, can I
How could you
continues.
guys?
Interject, sorry,
Have to-
Sean, we can't hear you when you're speaking now.
Yeah.
Oh, right. So,
now we can.
That's a bit better. Yeah.
Now we can.
Just not when we're talking at the same time, I think.
Because of the apparent echo, so I'm just muting a lot.
Yeah. Cool. Hello. You've only played a few times before, but you've been Gambler before, haven't you?
Mm-hmm.
In that game where you just could not die.
Yeah. Well, I was talking to Cass about it earlier today, and everyone in the car was like, it's the best, this role that suits you the most.
I think I've only even included it like 2 or 3 times, and you've got it twice.
Yeah, I have got it twice.
Who would you like to pick?
I'd like to pick Lauren.
Okay.
Is she the philosopher?
I don't tell you.
Okay.
You'll find out in the morning whether you die or not.
Yep, cool.
Great. Thank you.
Thank.
Well, we can't lose you because you've got too good an ability.
Yes. Who did we kill today? We killed John, right?
Correct.
Sorry, I would check, but everything is weird.
Yeah.
Sean is apparently the gambler. He was very good at that last time. Let's make him the recluse. Assuming there is not a recluse in play.
Okay. Thank you.
That's a legal move?
I'm really worried
pretty sure
about
it is.
stuffing something up. I was doing lots of research today while dinner was cooking, but I think I've got it correct.
And that means it's more likely that Nellie's thing will proc as well. Yep. Good.
Okay.
Okay,
Thank you.
Good night.
Hello.
Hello.
You didn't think you'd be back, did you?
No.
I'm here to tell you that you are now the recluse.
Okay. That's it?
That's all.
Okay.
Get back to your cave, will ya?
All right.
See ya. You get to choose a player.
I have like no information to go off of so far, so on vibes alone, only because I never know which way to trust him, I'm gonna go Philip.
All right. Philip. Great.
Yep.
Thank you. Is there any I've been forgetting? Oh, yeah, I did forget. I forgot. Aaron will be disappointed if I don't use that token. Hello. Your lunatic chose Philip.
Yeah, I'll follow that. I'll take out Phil. Question: if a cannibal eats the mutant, do you tell them anything, or is it just they go through the night, wake up, and have to guess not to claim to be an outsider?
Yeah, I haven't looked that up yet. I did look up some stuff, extra stuff to do with the cannibal, but I did not look up mutant.
Yeah, just because obviously it's a possibility it might happen. And if I can get her to say that she might be the drunk while she's eating a mutant, and hopefully just get her executed by her own power, would be lovely. Yeah, I'll kill Philip.
All right, no worries. Well, that saves me having to come up with more Savant information. Hello. I started typing it out and I thought, I might as well just bring you in. To answer your question, I can kill you if you claim to be an outsider.
Oh. I totally read that wrong then. Okay. Did you want to kill me? Because I did it already.
I noticed you were pretty upfront about it. It would be a shame if there were characters on the script that cared about catching outsiders, wouldn't it?
Yes, it would be. But I noticed you didn't kill me, which means I'm still alive. I guess now it's just open slather. You can just choose to kill me at any moment. I think it would be a nice little thing to just throw in and say, "Oh, Ben's dead." If people are being too indecisive. Feel free to.
Okay. I mean, I'll do what I
Thank
want
you.
anyway. I don't need your blessing.
Oh, there you go. Okay. All right.
Now, we had... Katie was the first one to nominate. Hello. You learn... you're muted. You learn townsfolk.
Okay, thank you.
No worries. Most recent executee was John. So Katie the Cannibal learns a 1.
Hello.
Hello. How was lunch?
I don't know what I'm supposed to do. It was delicious. Thank you so much for asking.
You learn 1.
Cool. Can I ask a question? I was going to talk to you during the day to ask you a
Sure.
question during this.
Mm-hmm.
So if, as an example, I'm not saying he was, but if John was a minion or demon, I'm now poisoned, but you'd still give me something like that I have to work out and decide
That's
if I'm
right.
poisoned or not?
That's right.
Okay, cool. I just wasn't sure if you would just like not say anything or... Yeah, okay, cool. And then if it's a character that someone has to give you stuff, then I would just have to guess and give you stuff. Is that correct?
I would ask you for a certain, like, if it needed a player, I would ask you for a player, for example.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
But you just wouldn't tell me what for or anything like that?
Yeah, because for most of those things, there's more than one thing it could be.
Yeah, no, that's cool. I just was very unsure how it was going to happen.
I'm glad.
Awesome, thank you.
I included this in
I'm
one
very
other game,
excited.
and then it died like straight away, and we didn't get to use it. So
Yeah, I didn't die. Ooh, I thought I really gave it away when I was asking John.
yeah, I thought you did too. I thought, oh great, now she's going to die. I'm not going to be able to use it.
Oh, sorry.
All right.
I just thought I'd try my luck. Thanks.
Yeah, wait. Good morning, everyone. This morning.
Good morning, Michael.
This morning, you find dead in the town square a Philip.
Oh.
No. Welcome to the
I
dark
was
side.
sleeping deeply.
6 minutes.
Welcome to the monochrome side. Hey, John.
Yeah.
Are you the cannibal then?
No.
Given what you were very, very subtly saying in town yesterday.
No, I'm not. What are you talking about? Yeah, I am. Oh, I really need to get my energy back so I'm better at lying to people.
Did you get any information from John's corpse?
I got a 1.
Oh,
So do with that what you will. Whether that's useful or not, we'll try and suss out.
Probably either he's evil and you're drunk, or he's evil, you're drunk, or he was a chef.
But would I still get his chef information if...
That's what Cannibal does, yeah.
Even if
so
it's
I become the character again?
You gain their power for one day.
But for first night abilities, you get it.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Okay, so I think he was the Godfather, but we'll just see how we go.
Yeah.
Hello.
Hello, I just wanted to talk to you because we hardly ever talk. And then, yeah, so hopefully my info was good. That
Well, he was pretty keen on killing me after I said what I said.
You're an outsider.
Yeah.
Yeah. Do you feel in any way compelled to tell people that you're an outsider? Is something I would ask. I don't know whether you can answer that or not.
No, I'm not actually an outsider. But
okay.
I'm not sharing what I am at the moment.
That was very funny. That's fair. You're not actually an outsider because you're actually the demon. Gotcha.
Okay. How are you feeling, by the way?
Physically stuffy. Mentally stuffy. Pretty good about executing John.
Okay, I think it was a good call.
I hope so. Yeah.
I wanted to have a chat with Katie. Did you have anything that you wanted to share with me?
No, I just wanted to speak to you. I mean, I was going to ask that question whether you felt compelled to talk about the outsiderness. I'm trying to figure out if we've got madness happening in this game or not. But no, if that was just you doing a bit, then that's fine. You go talk to Katie.
Woo! Thank you very much. See ya. Oh, maybe not.
Well,
Have you learnt anything?
I've learnt that you and Nelly are in the game and are not the same character type.
Okay, I've also spoken to Nelly.
Yeah, I am the balloonist, so I know specifically that you are not the same character type. That's my information. Which also means there will be a second outsider.
So you're a balloonist?
Yeah.
So I
learnt you on the first night, and then I learnt Nelly. So saying that you two are different character types.
But you don't learn our character, you just learn...
Yeah. So I learned Katie, and then I learned Nelly. That's all I know.
Oh, that's good to know for when you die and I get that information and I'm like, what?
But it won't do you any good because one day of balloonist information is useless because you just learn a character.
Oh, that's true.
So you'll just learn Shan, and then next day... balloonist is only good to have ongoing... So I'm a really bad cannibal food.
Philip was really good cannibal food, so I'm a little disappointed.
Oh, what was he?
I'm not going to tell. That's his information, but he was really good cannibal food. And I was excited, so he probably thinks I killed him.
Yeah.
He didn't.
Okay.
Alright. I might go grill John at some point.
That's fair. Yeah, that was... He seemed so suspicious, yes, like... it basically felt like he was just playing as out of... He was like, fuck it. Why not?
But he could have tied the vote at 6 and he just let himself die. So I wonder if he was the chef and he was just like, meh.
Yeah, maybe. That's kind of that's what I started assuming over the night. Either that or he was like the mutant or something. And he wanted to die.
Yeah.
But we're fairly confident that Ben's not the mutant, otherwise he'd be dead.
Yeah. I think I know what Ben is if he is truly an outsider.
I mean, I've also spoken to Nelly, so it means he would have to be the sweetheart. Or the lunatic, I guess, if he's
Well, I told Nelly I wouldn't tell anybody, but Nelly also told me she wasn't going to tell anybody what she was, so she can't keep a secret.
No one in this town can keep a secret. We're all so
No,
bad.
like, really can't.
Hello.
Hi, how are you?
Internet being a bit slow.
Yeah, it's weird. It's probably because Sean's also on it.
Oh, okay. It's just kind of doing the cut across the screen.
Oh, sorry. How annoying.
What are the bluffs? Do you know
What are
bluffs
the
for
bluffs?
this game?
What does that mean? What do you mean?
Oh, I think I got that part wrong then. I was told you might have been a baddie. So I was trying to catch out.
Dude. What? You were trying to catch me out?
Yeah, someone...
I was just like, am I supposed to know that?
No, someone told me that they had very high suspicions of you, and I was just trying to open the conversation with something to catch off guard.
With something...
Yeah.
Sorry. I thought that there was is there a character that knows what the bluffs are?
No.
Oh, no, you mean you thought...
Yeah, if you were one of the minions.
That was sneaky, Melly. Oh, my goodness.
Well, it's now ruled you out because your disbelief was quite believable. Oh, dear.
It's just like, what's happening? No, I did actually get some information last night, which was very exciting for me because I've only been an information role once before, and it was a boring old chef, which hardly counts. So I want to confirm the information before I pass it on to anyone, and I want to make sure I'm not drunk or anything like that too.
Yes, because that is on the
Yes. So what is your Do you have any information, anything?
So I get information every night. So there's no asterisks on my one. So it's basically just finding out people's roles, basically, one or the other. If that makes sense.
Roll, fine. So you find, okay, cool. So you'll know, like, and do you have anything worth passing on so far?
I'm trying to think if I can trust you with my. Even you passed the. Blah!
It's totally fine. No,
Yes.
it's totally fine if you don't want to.
No, that's all right. So basically,
I would rather play the long game.
I basically pick a character. Well, sorry, each night choose a player. And I learn one good, one evil character. So I'm the dreamer, basically.
Oh.
And one of which is correct.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So I went.
So you.
I picked Aaron first night, obviously. Oh, there's my and got balloonist or imp.
Right.
I won't tell you my second one because I told that person I wasn't going to tell what their roles was, and I haven't talked to Aaron very much. So, but I'm pretty sure he's not the imp because someone else told me that it was you or somebody else, and clearly it's not you.
Was an imp.
Yeah. Well,
clearly.
not the imp, but
do you want to go?
The demon.
Oh, a demon, right. Yeah. Do you want to go and confirm that information with the other person then?
Yeah, I'm going to go talk to the other person. Yeah. Awesome. Thanks, Kath.
Great. Okay, cool. Thanks.
Dang it. Maybe, is that not how you approach lunatics? If you're the minion, you can string them along? I don't know. I'm confused. That was a big whoops.
What she was. I gambled that. So either I'm protected or she is what she said she is. Well, sorry. I woke up today as something different to what I thought I was last night. So either I was drunk the first night or I'm drunk now.
You're saying you've been pit-hagged, been turned into a...
I don't know what I have. So the first day I was... what did I say? I was the gambler. And then the second, I woke up this morning and I'm the recluse. So I don't know what's going on.
You've been drunk, turned by the Pit-Hag.
Poisoned, who knows? I just don't have my life together at the moment. So who knows? They found me at the front of a tavern. But
looking at the night order, your gambler ability seems to have worked. Because you go pretty early.
So it worked. Well, if I was the gambler, it worked. But I don't know whether I was drunk and now I am the recluse.
Yeah, sorry, I see what you're saying.
So, yeah, I mean...
I'd keep it quiet.
More tomorrow. I am going to keep it quiet, but I will know a lot more tomorrow.
Yeah.
What I do think... If you don't think it was John, then I think it's Nellie.
Is she in the other side of the investigator?
Yeah, so the investigator from the first one was... One of those two is the Godfather.
Okay.
So, yeah.
So I'd keep claiming gambler and pretend like the Pit-Hag has failed for a bit.
So, hang on. If I am the gambler, which ones could affect me? Pit-Hag...
Unless you're Sarah Novus mad. In which case, you have to claim what you've been told to claim.
Well, I never got told I was mad, but then again, I don't know.
Well, read over Pit-Hag.
You don't choose a player. Well, but the other thing is that if the person I spoke to day one is what she says she is, she could be testing me by choosing mine to make sure I was right. Because she takes over a thing as the... What was she? She was the philosopher. Oh, it's once per game.
Yeah.
It's not once per night. Okay. Okay, so that rules it down a lot.
Well, that pretty much confirms me then between dying
Yeah.
on day one. Obviously, I won't tell people that you're the cannibal.
I think I gave it away. I think we're fine.
Well, yeah. I mean, oh well, that's fine. It is.
Ben
the way
won't
it
have picked
goes.
it up, but that's fine.
Oh, fair.
He won't have.
Cool.
I'm not even kidding.
What information did you get?
Yeah.
If you're willing to share.
But yeah,
So
the
someone's
information I
drunk
had
then,
was, someone is not who they think they are, or outside account has not changed. Various independent bits of information says the second one's false. So,
Yes.
which means we got a Godfather in play, or something in play that is adjusting the outsiders.
Yes. So yeah, Lauren said probably a Godfather, unless she's drunk.
Well, if someone is not who they think they are, then that would indicate a drunk, right? If that's the true thing.
Quite possibly, or the lunatic. We might have two demons in play.
Yeah, that's entirely possible.
I'm not sure whether Michael is counting the Amnesiac as they don't know who they think they are. I'd assume you would.
No, I wouldn't say, because they know which character they are. They just don't know.
They would know
ability
they're
they have.
wrong.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Oh, that's right. You do not know what your ability is, so
Yeah.
I guess they get the Amnesiac token.
Hello. So I'm going to ask, am I learning something about nominations?
Warm.
Okay.
Hello, Cass.
Hi,
So
how's it going?
it's going good. I think you might be the lunatic.
Oh,
Because I'm not
why
evil.
do you think that? How do you know that?
I don't think there's any role that would. Because you assumed that I was evil. You've obviously been told that I'm a minion. And I'm not.
Mm-hmm.
So I think I'm not. I deliberately didn't nominate you yesterday because I wasn't 100% sure, but I'm pretty confident that you're the lunatic.
Michael. Evil Michael. Right, so you just ran with it yesterday.
Yes,
okay,
I was
that
just
makes
because I
sense
didn't know what was
because
happening.
I'm having some.
I was very confused, and I'm sure it's going to make it into the final video because I was like, yes, I totally am.
I'm so hot and my whole body is sweaty right now. I'm freaking out.
Okay, we've got to go back to Town Square.
Oh,
Right.
okay.
See ya.
Oh.
There's going to be a second
Gong?
I'll
Gong,
give
gong,
them a
gong, gong,
little
gong.
bit. They're relatively new. Nah, it's too long.
Yeah.
Not too long.
I love when you gave an extra 3 seconds.
Soz.
Nominations are open.
Oh wow, that was fast.
Yeah, normally I'm not allowed to nominate so early, but Michael, what's your face?
It depends how we're going. How many people we got in the game? What I feel
Can I
like.
nominate Aaron?
Oh,
What did I do?
trying to kill another person.
Well, I don't have long enough to
No, well, I don't really. I haven't actually chatted with Aaron. Well, not, at least not verbally.
Didn't really
but
suss them.
this is just. Let's do this. Roll the statistics die again. It hasn't been true yet, but it's bound to be true one day, right?
Oh
He's
my
evil.
god, where's that down button? Am I right?
Just remember you only got one, John.
Anything else, Ben?
Yeah,
I will use it.
I would like to apologize, Ben. I actually did try and drop my hand yesterday, but I was in the chat window. I was like, okay, it's got. I was like, why did I not drop it? Oh shit. Yeah, I'm a good character. I get ongoing information, and it's most powerful if it continues on for a couple of days. So,
Do you want to share any of that information that you might have gotten so far?
yes, I've learned that Katie's in the game.
Jesus Christ.
Accurate.
That sounds like a Ben artist
I
question
can
to me.
confirm.
And something else, but basically, I've learned that Katie's in the game.
All right.
Like, I need a couple more days.
I can confirm that information.
We have 9 players alive. Majority is 5 votes. First vote is with Lauren. 2 people now only have ghost votes.
Question: did anyone hear that there's a widow in game? Yeah.
Whoa.
My camera fell.
Yeah.
I didn't notice. It was smooth. Nobody saw.
Best part was that it was your vote when it happened, so everyone was looking at your screen. As it happened. Thank you very much for that, Lauren.
I don't know how to retrieve it.
Well, this is what
Turn
we're
off camera for now. It's like, it can go away.
Behind things.
It's not enough votes.
What is the loneliest number?
Where are you, you little bastard?
It's going to say try the cable and keep pulling till you find the other end.
Anybody else?
Where is my...
So just everyone, do you think it's in our best interest to vote someone off this like every night?
Yes.
I mean, yeah, because
Yeah.
otherwise you're kind of letting the evil team choose the full kills.
The Godfather.
Yeah.
And certain characters who get their abilities work better if we kill people.
Yeah. Okay. Well,
If we have a
I
Raven
apologise
Keeper,
for
it would
this.
be
I apologise for this because it's going to sound like bullying, but I nominate Nelly because Lauren said John or Nelly is the Godfather.
Yep.
So
And you
I
don't
don't
reckon
think no.
John is it?
I can confirm John is not.
There you go.
Oh, well, allegedly. Sorry. All allegedly. Who knows?
I have
For real.
regrets.
But you still don't want to tell
I mean,
us what...
Katie as well.
can
If he was, it would be you would get the same thing.
Yeah.
Right.
I've already.
It's okay, Nelly. You should be happy to die like I was.
It's just my ability's not one that you want to kind of kill off because I lied to you, Katie, the first night just to try and find out info.
Oh wow, that doesn't
But
sound
it
very
was to hide my ability, which was the not the balloonist, sorry, the dreamer, the other one.
Oh,
So basically, I picked for the first night. I picked Aaron because who wouldn't pick Aaron to get information on? Let's be honest. And it was a balloonist or imp. Then I picked you last night, Katie, to confirm you are who you told me you were.
I wouldn't lie, Nelly.
Yep. And what I got back confirms that. But do you want? I don't know if you want me to out you or not. I don't care about outing Aaron as a townsfolk, but yeah.
Well, I'm now very, 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 very sus on you and Aaron. So.
Okay.
Sus.
All right, I'll run the vote. Majority is 5 votes.
don't know
First
why.
vote will be with Ghost Philip.
It's a face. It's always a face.
Oh, it's a face. Thanks, Sean. I'm afraid of confidence.
I mean, you're not a great character to die, Nelly, for obvious reasons.
I mean, based
Oh,
on my
no, you
information,
are.
that's not what she is.
Daniel,
or
you
one
could
of
be
his
evil.
5 is enough.
I already told you what I was if I was. So. Remember?
I do, and you didn't use it.
No.
So you didn't use it on me specifically, which means that you're not that. You absolutely would have. So it was either an outright lie and you're something else, or you're just not evil.
I think John's saying someone should nominate Dan.
Dan, yeah.
No.
Because we can
Like
never
me.
pick whether he's good or evil, to be honest.
I think we should stick with Nelly. Sorry, Nelly. Love you.
I think Benny's enjoying this too much.
Yes.
I am enjoying this a lot.
I would like to.
I'm keeping quiet on your ability,
I'd
Katie.
like to nominate Ben,
Don't know why I
who
should, though.
claimed outsider on day one and then told me he was not the outsider and gave me zero other information to work with.
I'm sold.
I think that Ben was somehow got information, and this is just that there's a Godfather, because everyone except me seemed to know that there was a Godfather for some reason, and that he was trying to bait.
Were you not
them into
paying attention on day one when someone?
It may have been shouted out around the campfire.
I mean, that's exactly what I said and why I did
Well,
it.
apparently I should have known I was the Godfather. I didn't know.
Yeah,
Anything
that's
else, Ben?
exactly why I did it. I was trying to bait the Godfather.
And you just
That
killed
cough
me
doesn't
instead.
do you
How
any
cruel.
benefits, Ben. Makes you sound like you're lying, but sure.
All right, 5 votes will tie it. 6
I'm
will
gonna vote 'cause
execute.
I don't want to die.
First vote is with Aaron.
Just watch, Daniel's going to vote here.
You never know what he's going to do.
Ah, told you.
He's a wild man.
It's not enough.
Thanks, Sean. I'm safe.
It wasn't
now.
even a very good defence, Ben. And yet everyone trusts you.
Well, I told
I-
the truth.
Don't know what's going on anymore.
I'd
But
like
I'm
to
happy to
nominate
be.
Dan,
That's the spirit.
Wow.
just because I don't know anything about Dan.
Now, here's
I
a
know
real
how to
question.
cat.
anything,
Will
Dan.
he vote for himself?
No.
Dan?
Only an idiot would do that.
If you want to do this, it's fine.
That's all?
Yep.
All right,
I didn't
5 votes to
catch
tie.
anything, sorry.
You
Say it
don't want to
again.
share what you might be, Dan? Asking for a friend
Not
again?
not if we have a cannibal. I'd rather they work out what I am.
So you want to be mystery meat?
5 votes to tie, 6 to execute. First vote is with Sean.
Sorry, Daniel, I was the cannibal. No luck for you.
Not enough.
I feel that was a mistake. Always sus on Dan.
All right, if we don't get any others, I'm going to call it a soon.
Unpopular opinion. Nelly is the demon, and this is just about to end the game.
Yeah, that's kind of what I was thinking as well.
I do like the
Statistically,
wild
you're probably
card
right.
going about.
She
In
has been a
5,
demon a lot.
She has
Four.
played the demon white.
3, 2, 1. Nelly is executed and dice.
Look, it's nighttime, guys.
As opposed to
mind.
being executed and surviving.
How's your theory now, John?
Yes,
It's
exactly.
a little more shaky, but it's
Be the
not
lunatic and watch
completely.
the demon. Nelly, did you think you were the
Ugh, I feel this is just going to hell in a handbasket really quickly. I was trying to set something up with Katie at the beginning by saying I was a recluse, and then I told Sean, but Sean forgot and made Sean the recluse. But in doing so, I wasn't able to talk back to Katie to tell her that I actually told lies. But yeah, lying is not my strong suit. I'm a bit hot and bothered right now. Yeah, I don't know. I suppose I'll just try and use my vote to sway the voting away from either Aaron or Sean. I don't know.
You're back.
Do you want me to choose again? I don't know what to choose.
I don't think it's mandatory. I think, or you can just sort of turn something into something they already are. There's actually a ton of things. It's like one of the most flexible characters possible.
Okay, Phil is dead. All right. Phil is dead. John is dead. Sean I changed last night. I thought Katie was the cannibal, and now I'm not sure what Katie is. So let's make Katie the sweetheart, even though we don't have a godfather to murder outsiders anymore.
Yes, that is a shame.
But whatever, townsfolk are more useful than outsiders, so we will make the sweetheart.
All right. Thank
Katie.
you.
Yep, good.
So yeah, I really shouldn't have added myself to Katie as the recluse at the beginning, because Aaron and Sian had already chosen that I would be the dreamer, and that got locked in with Sian bluffing as the grandmother and I'm the child, so that she knew what my ability was as the dreamer. So, but then she didn't come in my defense. Oh, but then that would have added it. So yeah, she wouldn't have come into my defense. So yeah, she might need to pick someone else.
Hello. You're muted.
Sorry.
No, that's okay. You are now the sweetheart.
No, I'm not. Wait.
That's all. Yes, you
no,
are.
Wait. What?
You are.
I need to change my icon?
Yep.
Oh, we have a freaking Pit-Hag. Fine. Bye.
Bye.
Talking to the camera without my face moment again. If I'm wrong about Cass being the lunatic, that means she's the demon. So I guess if I die tonight, I think Cass is the demon. But that, in my... so the possibility then would be that she was told that Dan is her minion, but she thought that Michael said Ben, potentially, because that Dan and Ben, I get called... When I say Ben, sometimes people think I've said Dan. Anyway, fingers crossed I don't die.
How's it going?
Yeah, all right. How are you? I'm so fucking confused.
Oh, it's going that well.
What have you done to me?
Who would you like to kill?
Can I kill anyone?
Oh, who did you choose last night?
Give you a name. I chose Philip last night, but that doesn't... I'm going to choose Katie.
All right.
Okay.
Thank you.
Hello.
How's it going?
Had to throw her under the bus.
How are you feeling? What's your opinion on how it's going?
Well, no one yelled out they got Pit-Hag, so obviously Sian missed unfortunately, Sian must have missed last night. Katie's getting decent information, but she's poisoned for today because she ate a minion, so that's better for us. Cass hasn't talked to me yet, but I'm assuming that myself and Ben were her lunatic minions, given what Ben said to me. Okay. Which means I'm guessing that since Lauren got correct information, I'm probably guessing that Dan's the mutant and Sean's the drug. So I've got lots of outsiders to choose from.
Well, I can tell you.
Think...
Oh, yeah, go on.
I'm sorry. What can you tell me?
I was just going to tell you what the lunatic chose. Yeah, so the lunatic chose Katie.
Question for... If I jump to the lunatic, do they get told again that they are the Fangu and they are evil? Or... Because technically their alignment is changing. Or do they just continue?
Yeah, I think you're right. No, you would have to tell about a change of alignment. You have to.
Yeah, because I'm thinking of framing myself as getting killed for having the information, and then bringing Cass actually into the fold.
I will admit that in setting this up, the possibility that this might happen was pretty good.
I was hoping she'd choose me, and then I could just figure out, okay, cool, swap.
I was actually hoping that you were going to get the lunatic and you were going to get brought into evil, but it's happening in reverse.
Honestly, me too. I was hoping that.
Well, I tried to set it up for you, but you got it anyway.
Dan. I'll take Dan out, or bring Dan into the fold, whichever way it ends up happening. If he is
all right.
One of the outsiders.
Okay, I got it. Thank you.
Cool, thank you.
Yeah, if Katie had died, it would have been a poison. Wonder if you would have done that if you'd known what Sian had done.
Demon.
But you already killed me.
Nah, I wouldn't kill you, Phil.
Back on the straws, Cass. After the incident.
Sorry.
After the great straw debacle of 2025.
Why are you coming for me, bro? Like this in front of my friends? Why?
You're a monster.
Does
I'm a
feel like a
monster.
Oh, I
story
heard Hayden
friend.
then.
I was playing board games last night, and Cass earlier in the day had told me about this amazing cup that she made with a straw hole in it in pottery class, and I wouldn't use it, and she got all upset about it, telling me how great it was. And then 3 separate times while we were playing board games, she'd be gesturing at something and just knock the straw over and cover the whole game in gin.
Oh, wow.
Brilliant.
That's my worst
Laughing
nightmare.
every time.
A brand new game too. Hayden
It was so funny. It was so funny.
was barely
I
controlled.
bet he was
by-
very impressed.
Dan's ability, we had Nelly die. But it wasn't about who died, it was about who nominated first. It was Ben, who was an outsider.
Hello.
Hello, I was just about to tell you your info, but I've just realised that you're about to die.
No worries. Thanks.
I'm sorry, I'm glad you've got some comfort there. All right, sorry, see ya. Hello, hello. We're back. Everyone's so quiet. I don't know if it's a lot of thinking, or if people are just tired on a Sunday night.
I think you're giving
Some
us
of
too
us
much
are
credit.
sad. Some of us are very sad, Michael.
I should be scrolling up here so that the video can see all this chat because I was on the wrong tab.
You'll be able to see it from some other people's point of views as well, though.
Yeah. All right. So, where am I? Tonight, this morning, you wake up to find that Dan is dead.
Oh.
Again.
Okay.
Well, there goes one of my theories.
There
That
are
confirms one of mine.
7 players
Arlo's
alive.
That was your cat's name, right? Arlo?
Yeah.
Dan, you want to chat? Oh, nope.
Why?
I'm a very
Bigger Morse
bad
kill?
amnesiac.
Are you? So you wear the Amnesiac?
Yep. Yep.
Mm.
I have one piece of information.
Is it a good one? It's not something
simply
like
townsfolk.
apples, is it? Townsfolk.
No, it wasn't as good as that.
For your information, Michael, we usually have too much fun with the Amnesiac.
This is the first time I'm running it.
Yeah, we usually do things like something ridiculous, like different fruits, and just really confuse people. All right, so you had townsfolk.
G'day, mate.
G'day.
How you going?
Not too bad. I have some theories.
Okay. Let's hear it.
So, day one, I'll give you a rundown of what happened to me. Day one, I was told I was the gambler again. And I was like, yep, checks out. Then I spoke to Lauren, and she said that she is the philosopher, and she picked investigator
Okay.
for her once per game. And she was told that John or Nelly was the Godfather.
Okay.
Then day 2, I wake up and I'm the recluse.
So there's a Pit-Hag.
Yes.
Who do we think the Pit-Hag is then?
I think it's either Castle Charm.
Okay. I'm going to tell you something. Hopefully this doesn't come back to bite me.
Mm-hmm.
This could be one of two things. All right. So day 1, Cass chats me straight away, talking to me as if I'm her minion. And I was completely thrown because I'm clear I'm not. a minion. Just like I was just playing along. Yeah, I was thinking to myself, fuck, I hope she doesn't ask me which minion I am because I haven't thought about this yet.
So why didn't you bring this up then?
Because so there's one of two situations. She's either the lunatic or she is the demon, and she just thought that when Michael said Dan, that he'd said Ben. But then Dan died, so now I'm like, oh, I'm confused. So I think that Cass is the lunatic. That's what I think. That's my running theory at the moment.
Well, but the problem is that who are we left with? I think we've got one minion in John. I think the second may have been Nelly.
Okay.
I'm not certain.
So we... what about
let's
Aaron?
go through who we've got here.
What about Aaron? Have you talked with Aaron yet?
So, I haven't spoken to him at all.
Okay. Well, do you want to try talking to him, and I'll try as well, and see what you can get out of him?
Yeah.
All right.
Can we all join a group with Aaron, or is that...
Is he in a chat? He's in a chat with Phil at the moment. Oh, he's out. Quick.
yeah.
Let's try where you failed last time. So, what sort of information have you got?
Uh,
I'm not talking to an imp and get stabbed in the back.
No, not the imp.
I mean, you can't kill me anymore anyway.
Yeah, exactly. So I learned Katie, then Nelly, and now Cass. So they are
Katie,
each
Nelly,
one to the next is a different character type.
Yep.
So that's why I
character type than last night. So.
Yeah, that's why I was so suspicious of Nelly suddenly pivoting to being a dreamer because I learned that her and Katie are different character types. And so when she was claiming to be a recluse, it made sense. Especially with I had an extra outsider, or I can add an extra outsider.
Yeah,
so,
it does make a certain amount of sense anyway, because I've got bits of different information that imply Katie's the cannibal.
Yeah, she did that, but then what she said today, like this morning, was weird when she. Like I thought she was saying that she didn't wake up and we were going to find out she was dead, but then it was Dan that's dead.
Hmm. There is a
Lauren did say something, though, that I don't want to out, but like she said that Katie told her something in the night.
We might have a vigor mortis and they killed Dan on purpose.
Oh, that's a good point, actually.
Yes.
Yeah,
I was looking at that going, that doesn't...
Yeah, if it's vigor -1, me +1, so there'll still be an outsider.
Mm. And honestly, if I was playing the vigor mortis, I would have killed one of my minions by now.
Oh, right, Ben's still alive. I don't know. I was looking at the screen before, and like Ben didn't even. I was like, "Who's alive?" Okay, it's just that bottom half of the screen, and I was like, "Nope."
As far as I know, we lost Dan, myself, Nelly, and John, and that's it. So
yeah. And none. And she can't have been an outsider because there was no Godfather deaths last night, as well. I mean, maybe that means that Lawrence is a drunk.
I'm inclined to believe that she's a dreamer.
Yeah,
or at least think she's a dreamer.
Yeah, maybe...
based on what I've worked out, there's a high possibility we have a drunk or lunatic in play, though.
Yeah.
And I'm leaning towards drunk, because I'm sure lunatic would have outed themselves by now in some sense.
Yeah, you think so. Someone's trying to ping me, so I will...
Yep, let's go. I'll run away too, so I can talk to others.
Were you really the dreamer? Oh, why can't I hear you?
Because I muted myself. Because I was talking to Philip. Because he knows that I can... Man, I could have added you to everybody, Katie, but I did not.
Well, you can now. I'm not the cannibal anymore.
Oh, okay.
We have a Pit-Hag.
Okay. Oh.
My role changed.
Right. Oh, well,
Which I've been scouring the thing, and that looks like it was the only thing. Because I would have gotten your thing if you were the dreamer. I would have got your info.
Yeah. Well, my night 2 one was you were cannibal or Godfather. Night 1 was...
And Aaron was imp or balloonist.
Yeah.
I reckon Aaron's the imp.
But I don't
and either Lauren or Ben are the Pit-Hag. I do think we have an imp. I think we have too many wild characters.
Okay.
That-
Oh, yes, because if there's a Pit-Hag, you wouldn't really put in the other changing ability
No.
one, which was it, the Fang? Yeah, the
None
Fang
of them
Mutant
change
stuff.
ability. Well, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think Aaron's the demon.
Okay.
And Ben I
Lauren.
still think you might be the godfather, but no, it'll be Lauren, because she was trying to claim there was another minion.
Yeah.
Who was the godfather. And if John was in fact
John's
the
quite
chef
amusing.
and I ate him,
Yeah.
I became the chef and I got a 1, so there's 1 pair. So Aaron has to be the demon.
Okay.
Has to be.
Well, Philip is the Savant. So
Yeah, that's what I got. I wanted to eat him, so I'm very sad about that. His
I
ability
get
would have
what
been
the
fun.
Savant ability is. It's just kind of...
You get a true or false thing from Michael every day.
Okay.
Yeah. All right. Well, I'm going to go see who else we can talk to. I want to talk to Ben. Have you spoken to Ben?
No, because there's too many people, and I talked
I
to
know.
Cass, and then suddenly I couldn't talk to anybody. So yeah.
I talked to 2 people and time's up, so it's rough.
Okay. All right.
All right. Bye.
I thought Katie was the cannibal, but now I'm not sure, because I think John said he was the cannibal
I think
yesterday.
John was the cannibal.
So now I don't know why Katie cared about other people's roles to guess.
I have a feeling that there is a Pit-Hag and that people's roles are changing.
That's as bad as last week when the little monster was being passed around and everything kept changing on us.
Yeah. Yeah. And I can confirm... I don't know if I should tell people what my role is now. I can confirm that I am not what I thought I was. I'm definitely not what I thought I was. And I've confirmed that.
What was it? Phil's Savant information was one of his options that might have been true was that someone is not what they think they are, which I took to mean drunk.
Well, that's definitely...
How would you know you
definitely
were
me.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, it's a shame Phil's dead then. We need one of those resurrection rolls now.
So,
see, my information's pretty much all out there anyway. I am the Savant, I'm a corpse now, but I was the Savant. We have someone who's does not know who they are, so we're probably got a lunatic or a drunk.
Yes, I think it's Cass that she's the lunatic.
Yeah, it's either that or we're leaning towards a drunk, but one of those.
There might be a drunk as well, but I'm pretty sure, I'd say 75% sure that Cass is the lunatic, and I've told her that I think she's the lunatic.
What makes you think that, though?
Because she did the first conversation of the game. She comes to me and talking to me as if I'm her minion, and giving me, and I just played along because I was so thrown. I was just like, oh yeah, totally. Aaron wants to talk to me. Aaron wants to talk to me. I'm going to drop out, guys.
Hey, what do you take
I
Katie
have
into
been
last
carefully
night?
making outsiders for the Godfather, except that of course we have lost our Godfather, and also I realised that if you're the Fangu, then that's bad.
Yeah, so what do you make Katie into? The
Katie
sweetheart?
is a sweetheart. Sean is a recluse.
Okay, so
I think that leaves Ben and
so
Katie
Sean
as
was
safe kills.
Sean was the mutant then. Interesting.
I feel like I need to tell you, Sean, that with a Fangu, outsiders are not necessarily bad.
Yeah,
it's a
I'll
way of
jump to
growing
them,
the evil team.
Oh, but they would become evil.
Aaron would die.
And they become evil, yeah.
They do become evil. They don't become a good... Okay.
So it's a way of getting more votes at the end.
Okay, well that's something. So yeah, Katie is the sweetheart. Sean is now the recluse. I don't know.
Wait, is Ben just the mutant and was daring Michael to kill him and Michael just said no?
That's not the information that Nelly got at the start of the game.
No, didn't she say that there was a mutant?
Oh wait, she did say there was a mutant. Yes, okay.
Yeah, so either Sean was the mutant, because I killed Dan, obviously. Katie was getting correct information, so she's not.
Yep.
So, one
Lauren
of Ben...
should be a safe kill then, if you don't want to switch.
Yeah.
I don't know.
She's kind of confirmed. Yeah.
Say.
They. Yes, sorry. Thank you. They. I kept looking at it and being like, right. Yes.
Yep. Keep working on it.
I think I think that Aaron is probably a minion or a demon.
Yeah.
I think Ben's okay at this point. I think Ben and Nellie kind of joined forces to figure out if I was the lunatic. So I think they both have. I'm not sure on Nellie, but I think Ben's okay because it wouldn't have helped him to out me. He came to me and said, "I think you're the lunatic," and then I did something which confirmed it, which was I tried to kill you last night because I knew that the demon wouldn't want you to die because they'd messed with your roll.
Yeah.
So,
cool.
And you didn't die, so I'm definitely a lunatic.
Oh, have you ever had a lunatic figure this out so early, Michael? Not that you can confirm or deny that she's a lunatic. Blank face, Michael. Blank face.
So I think if we target Aaron next, I think that will get us that step closer for sure. I mean, I still haven't talked to half the people, but I think that Michael's sneaky enough to have given me at least one correct evil roll.
Yeah. Well, I think if you're the lunatic, you are the. Oh, maybe you're not the demon. That I don't know.
Hello. Potion shop. What is it? Loiterer.
Loiterer. I don't suppose you'd be willing to tell me what Katie was.
Yes, actually, I can. Oh, no, because we're a bit sus on you.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. We think you're lying through your little teeth.
I'm not.
We think you were trying to inflate numbers by claiming there was a godfather.
I was told there was a godfather first night and it was you or John.
Right. Well, you're drunk or that's one of your bluffs.
Hello.
I could be, I could be drunk. I don't know I'm not drunk.
But I think we've hit our top number of outsiders, though. Oh. Did Ben not hear us?
I don't know. Maybe he just didn't want to know all of the stuff. Well, I could be drunk.
Yeah.
That's certainly a possibility. I obviously was under the impression I was one of the townsfolk, but I could be drunk.
I think you might be, because I was malignly killed.
Yeah.
I don't get any more information now. And my info on Katie checked out. And I think the information I got for night one was Aaron was the balloonist or imp, but I don't think we have an imp. So
you think we've got a different demon?
Yeah, I think I will reluctantly allow that he might be a townsfolk again. So
yeah, he said I messaged him and he said he was good, but I'm sure he's been completely honest there.
Yeah, telling people 3 different things, and he's not even one of those 3. Yeah, but that's his normal smear campaign where he's doesn't tag himself as anything. All right, so you're saying you were the investigator, then?
Yeah. So, I was actually the philosopher and picked investigator, and I think I might have got lucky because I don't think there was an actual investigator.
Okay.
Because when I went on night one, when I said, there is a godfather in town, thereby basically saying I know, there is a minion in play. Nobody else said, oh, but I was investigator and was told blah. So.
But yeah, they might still not come out with it kind of thing either.
That's true.
Night one.
I still don't know whether, I was told it was a godfather. I still don't know for sure if it was you or John or whether I was drunk and that was all a lie.
It's drunk or poison.
Yeah, he's claimed Cannibal, so God only knows. Yeah.
Yep.
Oh, wait, here he is. Did you want to have a private chat, Aaron?
Brilliant.
Yeah, I was just trying to get some information about what you are, Pet, because...
No, we
We're
can.
just about to share all sorts of weird information. You might as well
Okay.
hang
Yeah.
around.
So
Hold on.
it's all
I
happening.
don't want you to share the information that I just gave to you with him.
Okay.
Okay, I want to talk to you privately first,
Well-
Aaron.
Okay, yeah.
Okay.
Alright.
Okay, we've got
Hey.
1 minute. Convince me that you're not evil.
I'm the balloonist. I've added an outsider, and I've seen Katie and then Nellie, which is why I thought Nellie was the recluse. And then she backed off of recluse and said she was dreamer, so that's why I pushed for her to be dead.
So you said
And then-
you're the balloonist.
Yeah,
Okay, so you've added an outsider potentially.
probably.
That
yeah.
makes sense, because I've heard at least 2 outsiders.
Yeah, that's why when Nellie said she was recluse, I was like, oh yeah, sweet. But then, so she's either one of Katie and Nellie is the drunk, or Nellie was a minion, or Katie's a minion. And then I learned Cass is the third name, so Nellie and Cass are not the same character type either.
Day one, I wake up gambler. I talk to Lauren the first night. She tells me that she's a philosopher, and she's chosen the investigator, and that John and Nellie, one of them is the godfather. So I then first night get called. I'm saying, okay, you're the gambler. Who you pick? So I choose Lauren as the philosopher. Wake up, no problem, and then I find out the next day that I'm the recluse. So I don't know whether I'm the drunk.
You're the recluse the next day. Snake charmers.
And now I haven't.
Oh, I know.
I'm too nervous, Cass. Too nervous.
You left me hanging there, Philip.
Yep, sorry. I'll actually announce what I think might have happened.
One of those chats where they're like, yes, and the crucial information is...
because it's
Yeah, and then he just drops the call, and I'm like, oh,
Yep,
magic.
sorry.
Nominations are open.
Can I please nominate Aaron?
Wow.
Whoa.
I was going to share some potential information.
Oh,
but that was
okay,
very
go,
quick.
Phil, but
Okay.
go with your
Based on
information
some
first.
information I found, there's a high possibility we have a Pit-Hag.
Oh, we 100% have a Pit-Hag. I can confirm that entirely.
Just to make sure people know.
Is it
Pull
you,
it back
Katie?
to the nomination. So, Katie, why are you nominating Aaron?
Based on the information I got as a cannibal, thank you, Demon, for catching on that I was the cannibal or Pit-Hag and changing me. Rude. There's an evil pair sitting together. There's only one person who could be included in that evil pair at this point in time.
What?
Being
Or
Aaron.
Nellie was a minion and we killed her, and either Philip or Shana
Nah.
are also evil.
Nah, I'm set. I don't know
I
why.
think
I'm set.
Aaron?
Well, sorry, hang on. You said there's 2 bad guys sitting together, right?
Yeah.
So Aaron
Could be
and
Nellie
who?
and Sean. Well, that's what we have to find out, Sean. That is
Yeah.
what
So
we
do
have
you
to
think
find
Ben's
out.
evil, or do you think Lauren's evil?
I
Doesn't
think all
matter.
3 of you are evil, in all honesty. I don't
think-
care right now.
I
In
don't.
which case, your information's wrong if all 3 of us are evil.
Anything
I don't
else,
think
Aaron?
all 3 of you are evil. I think we killed one minion.
I've added. I'm the balloonist, as Nelly
think-
told everyone yesterday. I've added an extra outsider, so there's. Well, before Pit-Hag shenanigans, there would be 1 extra outsider.
I'm starting to wonder if I'm drunk.
Who are your picks?
I got Katie first, and then Nelly, which is why I killed Nelly yesterday, because she was claiming recluse, which made sense, and then she suddenly wasn't claiming recluse, which does not make sense. And then Cass is my third name. So Katie and Nelly are not the same character type, and Nelly and Cass are not the same character type.
Katie and Nellie are not the same character type. And who else?
Nelly
So
and
maybe
Cass.
it's Sean. Sean's playing us
I
again.
did
No,
not
you're not
realise
changing
If
my
we have
mind.
the Pit-Hag, wouldn't that
Jeez.
change?
It
I'm gonna
changes
run the
everything
vote.
now because I am an outsider now.
But-
Majority?
Yeah.
Go on, Aaron, if you've got
At
more
the
to say.
time, on,
Yep.
on night 1,
But-
if Katie was telling the truth.
Anything else, Aaron?
And that's it.
So I believe I'm. Are we going? Are we voting?
I am, yep. Majority is 4 votes. We have 7 people left alive. First vote is with Lauren. Remember, ghost votes.
And also Nelly. not relevant to this nomination, but Nelly can't be an outsider if Lauren's sober because there was no Godfather kill after she got executed.
Come on, Sean.
Oh, I don't
Although-
think Nelly's an outsider anymore.
3's not enough.
I don't know.
Anybody want to confess to being a Pit-Hag?
Sean's just falling out of a chair.
Anybody? Anybody?
I'm sure
I mean,
someone
thank you
will
for making
say
me this.
I
it.
mean, based on what John said yesterday, I assume that Dan was claiming to be the Pit-Hag, but
Well, he died
Oh
before.
no! Don't
possibility
listen to me
he
about
still
that.
is.
Here's another philosophy that I'm going to put out there, and that could get me killed. So everyone, so
Nice
the
knowing
first
you.
day, yeah, I know, but it's for the good of the people, you know.
Has to be done.
So first day, I was the gambler. Well, I thought I was the gambler. I spoke to someone, and then immediately picked them as what they think it was. But then I was switched to the recluse.
oh,
So my thought is that whoever I spoke to may have told me the wrong thing and then switched me, so I didn't die and then tell everyone that they were the Pit-Hag.
Okay,
And
I've
that
got a question
person
for you,
is
Sean.
Lauren.
My question is, if you were the gambler, you would have had a chance to gamble.
I did on the first turn.
So what did you gamble?
I gambled on Lauren being what she told me she was, but then I woke up in the morning and being changed off the gambler. Sorry. Yes, sorry.
Yes.
Didn't get the information.
Apologies.
Thank you.
yeah.
I didn't
No,
get the information.
character, yeah.
Yeah, so whatever they are, that's. I only just thought of this now, and this is not me. Like, this is just putting the information out there because we're
But
kind
you,
of.
if
So
you're
yes, let me
gambling,
recap the
gambler.
events. Wake up, gambler. Spoke to Lauren. They
So
told me
that's
what they
Pit-Hag.
were. They told me what they were. They said they were the philosopher, and they chose the investigator.
Wow.
And then
That
the
makes sense.
information that they gave me was that Nelly or John, one of them, was the Godfather. And then
I'm starting to suspect I am drunk.
Dan,
Or
what
evil.
were you, if you were willing to?
Could also be poisoned if we have a vigor mortis.
Or poison.
So, does anyone have
There's
a
all
strong
sorts of
sense of
craziness
what
going
our
on.
They can't
demon
be
might
poisoned.
be?
Yeah, they can't be poisoned because neither of their neighbors are dead.
Can we talk about outsiders then to try to narrow down how many outsiders we actually have? So I'm going to come out and say I've confirmed that I am an outsider and I am a lunatic. I did not start this game thinking that I am what I definitely know I am.
yeah,
Oh, so that's what you're talking about then, Ben.
That's information I had.
Yes.
Yeah.
Somebody did
Yeah.
not know who they were playing.
Yes.
That checks
So
out with
I
the
just
amount
I
of times.
started out. Yeah. So I started off believing that I was obviously evil and that I had minions, and then I think between Ben and Nelly, they worked out that I was a lunatic and came to me and told me, and then I confirmed it the next night because I picked somebody to die that I knew the demon wouldn't want to die. So
Who were you picking?
if I'm an outsider, so how many?
Who did you choose?
Yeah.
I chose Katie.
because I'd already told her that my role.
Oh.
I had already told her that my role had changed. Thank you very much in the chat.
Yeah, she
What?
told
Wait,
me
so-
that she was that there was a Pit-Hag in play.
Wait, so in the middle of the night, as soon as you changed, you messaged her and said, because she would have picked before the day started.
Not if she's a lunatic. Does she go first?
She
I
goes
can't remember.
right after the
After.
Pit-Hag if she's a lunatic.
So I would have changed
Right
before
before the
she.
Yeah, so as soon as you changed, you told her like immediately.
They can call for nomination.
Because we were already.
Okay, so
in the chat.
and I just
We
want
were
to put this
already
on record.
messaging and
Because
saying
probably
like
everyone-
we're so confused.
What's that, Sean?
Okay, so my theory is that Sean's the demon and Lauren's the Pit-Hag, but that's just I just want to
Do you
put this
wanna
on
nominate
record
someone?
in case I'm right. I'll nominate Lauren.
It sounds
just
so
on my,
rude when you call people a Pit-Hag.
It does. It sounds horrendous. It sounds horrendous.
No, I've been actually telling the truth just from the beginning of this game, that I am a philosopher. I did pick investigator on night 1 because it was a one night only thing. I figured at least then if I made someone drunk, I wasn't ongoing giving them bad information, and I thought that would give me potentially good information. But now I think I might be drunk because it's starting to look like maybe we didn't have a godfather, but I'm not 100% sure.
Yeah.
And I'm
And that,
aware,
Would have had a godfather.
I am aware people were like sus of me. So that's fair enough. But yeah, this this time around, I've just been telling the truth just straight from the beginning to see what would happen, see if that would pan out as a townsfolk, because frankly, my head is too stuffy to to dissemble too much.
yeah, I mean, 2 outsiders is what I expect with the balloon, unless it's a vigor mortis. In which
All right, running the
case,
vote.
lying.
Majority is 4 votes. First vote will be with Katie.
I don't know anymore.
You gotta
So
do something.
If it's vigor mortis godfather, then it's the right number of outsiders.
But the numbers have changed because I've become an outsider.
But yeah, that doesn't matter though.
Yeah,
It's
that's-
what's started as.
Three's not
The 2
enough.
people who claimed were an outsider were lying, except for Cass.
But if Lauren is, then it is drunk. Then they're. Yeah.
Oh, yeah, okay. Yeah.
Final call.
Have I nominated today?
No, you haven't.
What was the big reveal you were going to say, Ben?
Yeah.
I already did a big reveal.
You
I
didn't
want to
say
nominate
anything.
Sean.
Didn't you nominate me? Oh, no, that was Katie.
It was me.
Hi, Sean.
Hi.
We've only talked once, and to be honest, you seemed pretty trustworthy, but there aren't many people left. So
So on
I
the,
think
on the
you might be
basis of
evil.
you've got to pick someone.
Yeah.
I mean that's sure an interesting choice. I guess my ability is fairly passive, so it doesn't matter that much at this point, given what has gone on already. But
Which one are you?
my grandchild is dead. Thank you very much. So it doesn't really matter.
Jeez, guys.
Oh. Then
And since the town murdered my grandchild, I'm still here to mourn her death.
Oh, okay.
Now I'm even more sus on Sean and Nelly as the pair.
Running the vote. Majority is 4 votes. First vote will be Ghost Nelly.
We should execute someone.
Do the joke. Nelly, you could have voted against your grandma.
I'm not a mean grandma.
6 is definitely enough. And I'm going to close it pretty soon unless anyone has anything, because we're a fair way into the day. 6 votes.
I'm going to nominate Ben. Because he enjoyed being the Pit-Hag so much last time, and I've seen him laughing a lot on camera, even when he hasn't been talking to
He's having too much fun.
Yes,
The old Ben
basically.
having too much fun.
Yeah.
Get rid of
I
it.
have fun.
Also,
And
he
I-
definitely lied to us on day 1. We don't know whether he's
Yeah.
lied to us since, but he hasn't given me anything useful, so...
No. So, and that's not going to change. So I am having a lot of fun. If you want to kill me, that's perfectly fine. I still think that Sean's the correct target to kill. Yeah.
you're not going to give any information at all this game.
Just going to wait a sec
He
after
doesn't
Sean
even
got
want to
up.
talk about anyone else's information.
I mean,
I don't
that's
actually
one.
have a
That's
lot of
that's
info.
that's one way to play, is to just not say anything the whole time.
And then people are
Well,
like, you've been
I
very
said
quiet tonight, that sucks.
I said I'm townsfolk, so come on.
No, you said you're an outsider, Ben.
Yeah, but I told
Yeah.
everybody the next day that I was lying.
And the poor balloonist is sitting here trying to guess people based on rolls, and they're like, well, I don't know. If they
Is he
keep
actually a
changing what they're
balloonist?
saying they
Come
are.
on.
Alright,
I'm back.
Yeah,
you're
I
back.
am.
I'm going to run the vote. 6 votes to
Bullshit.
tie, 7 to execute. First vote, Aaron.
This time it's on purpose.
Not enough. Closing the day in 5, 4.
I guess I died of heartbreak after all.
Danny's executed and dies.
Well, there goes that theory.
Hello. Not hearing you. You don't appear to be muted, but I'm not hearing you. Oh, okay. I tried to... Oh, okay. Oh, right. Cool. Thank you.
So I'm very confused about what's happening in the game right now. I am at a complete loss. I'm terrified that the Pit-Hag is still... I'm scared that I was wrong about Cass, and that Cass is actually the demon. If that's not the case, then it's got to be one of these three on the right. I don't think Sean's the demon.
No.
Hello.
Hey.
The Lunatic has chosen Aaron.
Perfect. I'll choose Ben.
You'll choose Ben.
Yeah.
All right.
He's got to be the mutant. I'm so surprised you didn't just kill him on day one.
Thank you.
He was asking for it.
This is funny now because Cass has chosen Aaron.
Okay, I'm worried now that you're talking to me.
Do I always do that to you, or
no?
I'm here to tell you now that you are now the evil Fangu.
The evil Fangu.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay. Okay, all right.
I don't know why it's so much of a surprise after I...
no, it just took me a second to catch
pointed
up.
out to you what could happen after you as claimed outsider on day one.
But I thought I was convincing everybody that I wasn't an outsider after that. So, okay. All right, well, I guess that changes things. Fantastic. Yeah. So do I get to... are you going to come back to me, or do I get to do anything, or not?
No, that's it.
Okay. All right, thank you.
Yeah, actually, I'm pretty sure. Hang on, let's just... We haven't actually had it go off until now, but, you know, when someone just straight up says they're an outsider... Yep.
My heart's racing now. I'm freaking out. I'm like, oh, shit.
I just want to, just in case you haven't read more about the Fangu, the Fangu jump can only happen once per game.
Oh, okay. Because I was actually thinking of passing it on to Cass, but good to know that I can't do that. Okay.
I mean, good luck.
Thanks, I guess. See ya.
Bye. Hello, everyone. We are back. Just to make sure we got Cass. I know. Do we? Oh, Mike is going.
She's chatting to me.
Cass is here.
So I think she's there. Okay.
Oh, you are there.
Camera's off, Cass.
Yeah, sorry guys, my camera's mucking around. I fixed my audio, but not my camera.
Yeah, audio is probably more important, so maybe we'll just stick to it.
Yeah, okay.
It's just Sean hogging all the internet. That's, we know.
Yeah.
Checks out. This morning, this morning you wake up and find the corpse of Aaron. I'm going to give you 5 minutes.
And do you please want to tell me any information? For the love of God.
Hello.
Okay. I am baffled at this point.
Okay.
Is there anything else you want to say about not being an outsider and being a good person? And
Okay. If I tell you something, you got to promise that you're not going to tell anyone this. No one. Do you promise?
sure, it'll make good telly.
Okay, so I am the mutant. So I realized after day one that I'm not supposed to say that I'm an outsider. So that's why I started saying after day one that I'm not an outsider.
Not an outsider, right?
Yeah, because Michael could have killed me, but I just didn't realize at the time. I read it wrong. But anyway, so
yeah,
so that's what I am.
right. I am getting a little bit sus on Katie.
Okay.
She, and this just might be a matter of me not keeping track of people well enough, but she said she was the cannibal. John has also said he was the cannibal. Again, I don't know if I'm drunk and I've got bad info. But yeah, I'm wondering if it's Katie, because she's now claiming sweetheart.
Well, it's got to be Katie Castle Sean, right? I think we've killed some minions. I think we have.
I think so.
I do think that John was the godfather.
Yeah, I reckon so, and he has claimed cannibal, and I don't know. I'm going to feel like a dickhead when it turns out that you're actually the whatever, but sure.
Okay, I'm going to go try to talk to Cass, and then I'll try Katie.
Okay, good luck.
Oh,
Thanks.
and I'm like, ooh.
Yeah. At this point, I don't think it could be Ben because he outed me as a lunatic. And that was not in his best interest if he's a minion or a demon. I'm weirdly, as much as she's been a massive... I don't actually know what he was, but he did tell me that I was the lunatic, like, and he like figured it out and then told me, and then I did my own thing to confirm that, which I just don't think he would have done if he was, you know.
Is he a
it makes
minion?
more sense.
Sorry,
for them
was
to
he one
have...
of the people that you got told was a minion?
Yeah, so I was told Ben and Aaron, and I believe that Michael would at least give me one correct minion. So I think, and I do sort of think it was Aaron. But it could have been Ben, and this could be an evil scheme that I have no brain for. I'm a little bit, I hate to even say it, but a little bit sus on Katie even because, she'd have to be really playing it to be like, oh, my character just changed and all that kind of thing at the right moments to be like, oh no, we have a Pit-Hag. And then
I can confirm Katie because she knew who I was and she couldn't have known any other way. So, and she confirmed the information that I had before I told her.
Yo.
Well, that completely kind of makes me think about Ben more. Or you're playing a very good long game.
I am. I don't know what's going on here. I went from the gambler to the recluse, and now I'm just stuck on the recluse. So I have no idea what's going. Hayden's laughing at me. I have no idea what's going on here.
Can Hayden hear me?
No, I've got headphones in.
Drat. So maybe it could out you.
No, I
because I think.
Do you think we've killed two of them?
We've definitely at least killed one. But I think.
Well, if it's two, it's Ben and Cass. Because Ben's the one that's saying. Ben said to me that Cass is the demon, but she's a lunatic.
And she came out as a lunatic. So unless she's playing a really good twisty game.
Well, I still think it's Lauren.
Well, I reckon Lauren is maybe a minion then. Or, yeah, I don't know. I just kind of think my idea was it was either you or Ben, and then Lauren potentially still is a minion alive. But yeah, can the Pit-Hag turn people into a minion?
No, but the imp can.
Interesting. Well, that kind of, I think
What
that
does poison do?
gives you incorrect information, similar to drunk.
Does it last multiple nights?
Usually only one night, unless it says so. Oh no, so the vigor mortis, that would be ongoing, but it would be on either side of the minion.
Yeah, but what I'm thinking is, could Dan be the minion? Because
That got
Dan said he
killed.
was a minion. He got
Okay.
killed. Vigor mortis could be, and then he could be poisoning me every night, knowing that I'm the gambler and was going to use it against Lauren. That's why I think it's Lauren, because I was the gambler the first night, then I changed her recluse. I told her that I was going to pick her.
Sorry, them.
And I did.
Yep.
Sorry, them, yes. Right. Yeah, I know. Jesus.
No, it says
I need to
switch
get
in your
better at
brain.
that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know.
But yes, no, I agree. But I can't nominate. But anyway, I wanted to chat
nominate.
to Katie quickly, but she's just talking to Ben now. Anyway. Ooh, cathedral. But yeah,
Right.
I can't nominate, but yes,
See you now.
I would vote for Lauren.
Hey,
Hello.
were you any of the three things that you said?
Yeah, I'm the Amnesiac.
Oh, damn. What was your ability? Oh, of course you wouldn't know.
I have no idea.
Did anything happen?
My information. It's too vague to worry about, I think.
I mean, every little bit helps.
It might be pointing that Ben's a townsfolk. That's about it, though.
Okay.
And that's because I'm assuming what the ability does.
Yeah.
So the vague thing I have is it's something to do with nominations.
Okay.
And Ben nominated Jonathan, and I got townsfolk the next night.
Okay. Either that or you're drunk.
That's what do you mean?
Yeah, I mean, there seem to be so many there's so many outsiders that I would think it's a Fangu, except that like I can't see anyone.
Pit-Hag's mate.
Yeah, but like even from the start, or yeah, you could have been made into a drunk and not even been told.
Oh, that too. Although I've got a Pit-Hag for night 2 and night 3.
Yeah, if they're telling the truth.
I feel like he was because he didn't know what had happened. That was Sean. Yeah. He didn't know.
Yeah, Sean. But for Katie, like it's so weird that she was like, "Oh yeah, I told Cass before she made her pick." And like she picked me after it.
But I was dead that night, so it wouldn't have mattered if I was drunk.
Yeah, it's fair.
What are you then?
Just what I've been saying. I'm the balloonist. I got Katie, Nelly, Cass. Which if Cass is out, the Lunatic lines up.
So there's a distinct lack of evils then.
Yeah. I mean, I was assuming Nelly is evil. And
yeah.
If she was, I'd have to assume a widow, but no one's claimed to have seen the widow ping.
I think the investigator Godfather thing could work.
Yeah, it's true. But like then there's.
I don't know how Sean would get grandmother seeing her.
The drunk? If Sean's a drunk, then.
So she'd be our starting outsider.
Yeah, or one of There should be more or there could be more actually.
Oh, and Lunatic.
Lunatic doesn't necessarily. It's a 0 to 1 extra.
Yep. Yeah, I think the gambler works. He gambled Lauren as philosopher,
and then
correctly, and then got Pit-Hagged. So
yeah, but if
Lauren was incorrect, he would have died in between.
That's a good point.
I think his gamble worked.
No, Pit-Hag go... Oh, no, Gambler goes first. Yeah, that's a good point.
Yeah. So I think he has confirmed Lauren. It's good.
Or is...
If there's a Fenger, it could be jumping to any of these outsiders.
Yeah, so, I mean, at any point, it could have been one of the... God damn. I'm so confused.
I don't
We've got to kill... Like, I've got to assume we've killed at least one evil here, though.
I don't know who, though.
Yeah. I don't know. I'm so confused.
Unless Sean and Nelly are the chef one. I feel like Katie's confirmed she got the chef one.
Yeah.
After we executed John.
But yeah, the question now is, like, has she been jumped? Because...
Yes.
She's, like, they've all gone and told that they got turned into outsiders. So...
Yeah, which I thought for a while was confirming them, but with Fenger it doesn't.
Yeah. I should probably try and get some other people. I've got... Oh, no time.
Yep.
Thank you. It's very sad. Although at least it wasn't a demon kill, because that would have killed me on the spot with shock, because I'm so old.
I am no more understanding of what is going on than I
That's
have
how
been
the
all
script
night.
works.
But
Well, we haven't even played the script before, but that's how...
I'm still pretty convinced at this point that I'm drunk.
Entirely possible.
Yeah.
Hey.
Hello.
Okay, so my theory was that Cass was... I'm so confused. My theory was that Cass was the lunatic, but what if she actually is the demon and I just got it completely wrong?
I literally just said that to Phil. What if she's claiming to be the lunatic and is wrong?
Oh, it's just such a brilliant double
been
bluff.
lying.
What a brilliant double bluff.
Could Aaron also have been the demon though and killed himself? He was the imp?
Yes, and that would have passed, so...
Do you want to share what you are?
No. I'm a townsfolk.
No,
Sorry.
You're not. No, you're not.
I totally am a townsfolk. I'm the chef. And my information has been boring the whole game. I've just been trying to stay alive, that's all.
Oh, you're not the chef, Ben.
What do you mean I am?
I know who the chef was because I got their ability when I ate them.
What? How does that work?
I was the cannibal.
Oh, okay. Well, I don't understand how that works because I was the chef.
What did you get for your numbers then?
What do you mean? I got one.
How many? The number of evil players sitting next to each other?
Yeah. I don't know why you're thinking that I'm sussy. When you're like this, it makes me think that you're sus. Oh, God, Sean wants to talk to me now.
Nah, yeah, go talk to him. I need to talk to someone. Hopefully.
Okay, all right.
I don't like this. I don't like being the only alive person in dead chat. This is ominous.
Cathedral. There's going to be plenty of corpses somewhere. I think, anyway.
Well, are you really alive, or do you just think you're... No, there isn't a character that does that, I don't think.
Wait, a cannibal...
Oh, there's what? There's a fucking Sixth Sense character.
No, I don't think
Nobody told me that was a role.
Oh, no. Sean may be right. It's possible we have vigor mortis and somebody who was not executed, somebody who died in the night is a minion. I can confirm it's not me,
Sean
but doesn't
thought
mean Dan's
it might
not a
have
possibility.
been Dan that was the minion that is poisoning him and Cass.
And if we've got a vigor mortis, he's still doing it.
Bless you.
Thank you.
I think my allergy...
Yeah, so Lauren, the answer I think is that we are all confused and no one is following what is going on.
Nelly,
it's not just your head.
Nelly, are you still sus on me after another round?
Smidgen, yes. Just from something
Right.
Sean said.
Okay.
info and
Do
stuff.
you? So you still don't want to tell me what Katie was?
Oh, Katie was the cannibal. Cannibal.
Yeah,
Cannibal.
I can confirm
Okay.
that.
Cannibal, because
But
that
she's
was
saying
yeah.
she's no longer it. 'Cause
Yeah.
the Pit-Hag's confusing everyone and changing it.
Yeah.
Conveniently.
Yeah.
I am inclined to believe Ben might be the Pit-Hag, though. I've
He
got
enjoyed it so much last
independent
time.
confirmation of people changing that followed the same style he did last time.
Fair enough. I wasn't there.
Well, good news, Ben. I don't get to nominate you today.
Oh,
She's
okay.
safe, yeah?
Can I ask a question before Michael opens nominations to the group? Did anybody's role change overnight?
I was dead.
Mine didn't.
Got deader.
No.
Nominations are open.
I wholeheartedly and with all my heart nominate Ben. All of my heart.
Why? What happened in your chat with him?
He claimed his role to me, but I know that if I'm going to believe the other person, I know that they had that role.
Who was the other person?
Well, I consumed John and took on the role that Ben is claiming. Allegedly, again, I'm not 100% sure, obviously, but when I was the cannibal, so I ate him for lunch. Sorry. Yeah, I consumed his body.
Tasty.
Just a little bit.
Yeah, unless he was the Godfather Katie.
Don't make
in
it
which case
gross.
there's no stuff.
Don't make it weird.
I don't feel like he would have nominated himself unless he just wasn't quick enough to vote for himself, unless he just wasn't quick enough to put his vote down.
Okay.
Which we've seen before.
Ben?
Okay.
I'm a new player. Bear in mind.
I'm not giving any extra information. I'm sorry, guys. There is a very good reason that I'm not giving you information.
Well, I mean, but what we're about to. Either way, this game's close to over. So, are you just going to your deathbed with this information, or?
I can't say it. I'm sorry. I am really running a fine line here.
Don't say it. Yeah. I assume.
Technically saying it would prove that you are what you say you are.
You already pushed
But
that line
then-
once, Philip, I believe.
Are we okay?
What you got to say, Ben?
That's all I've got. Sorry, I apologise, guys.
All right,
If
majority
the role
is
Ben
3
is claiming
votes.
is his role, there's no reason to keep it a secret. So he's, again, full of shit.
Well, what did he tell you his role was, Katie?
I don't like outing people's roles.
Out him.
Well, we're right at the end of this game, and if we don't make it, well, I mean,
Majority is 3 votes. Running the vote. First vote is Ghost Aaron.
Just as strange as to why it.
I'm leaving it up to the living until I know more.
3 is enough.
Can I nominate Sean?
Me?
Yes.
Okay.
Okay. I believe Katie is what she says she has been saying. I believe Lauren.
Which time?
Well, both of the times, I guess.
It's not my fault I changed Nelly.
I don't
believe
mind. Like,
Lauren, and I'm pretty sure that Cass is the lunatic. So that just leaves Sean. It must be Sean.
The question is she
Well,
still a lunatic?
Here's this is what my thought here, and I don't mind if you kill me here, but if you do, does we have another round for the townsfolk? Because if you do, it should be Ben, because I'm pointless at the moment. I don't have a point being here. I don't have any powers or anything. And as Ben said, if Cass, Katie, and Lauren are to be believed, then it's me or Ben. And I think then Ben's turn of face here. I'm starting to believe Katie, but it's up to you guys. If you want to vote me out, that's fine. But then I would go straight to Ben afterwards.
All right, 3 votes will tie it. 4 to execute. First vote is with Ghost John.
Wow.
Also, remember 3 means that Ben's off the hook.
It's not Sean.
Wow.
2 is not enough.
Yeah, and the question is, what I was saying is, Kath may have been the lunatic, but she may have been jumped, and is it now actually the Fangu? Because we've got so many outsiders going on, I assume that it's Pit-Hag making a target-rich environment for the
Oh, we
Fangu.
can't hear you, Cass. If you were talking.
We lost her. She lost her audio before.
It's fine.
Do you remember when you saw
quickly run your setup, maybe. Given it's
still
about you.
No sound, Cass. Yeah, but Aaron can't nominate anyway.
Yeah.
So even if Cass was the lunatic, though, and then the Pit-Hag changed to a demon character, she'd be a good demon, not a bad one.
The Fangu could have jumped to her as an outsider, and she became the Fangu. Like any of these outsiders who are confirmed could have now become the Fangu.
Yes.
So anyone who was
changed
confirmed
as an outsider
previously
the whole time.
may have changed.
Whoops. I forgot about that.
Yeah, got you.
What?
Got you back.
Yeah.
That's okay. Yeah. That's...
Well, now I really don't trust Cass.
Well, I didn't realize that. I've been playing like I'm a good guy.
I did ask her what demon Cass saw, and she did tell me in text Fangu. So
That's not
seems
necessarily
likely.
indicative of anything, though.
Might not be the
I feel
demon.
like it is with the amount of outsiders we have now.
Although you would usually lie and say it's a different demon to what's in play to allay suspicion.
Well, I was originally told Fangu, but then I assumed because we only seem to have 2 outsiders that it must be an imp. Can you guys hear me?
Yep.
Yep.
I'm fairly sure we have 3 outsiders.
Okay.
Starting outsiders.
Oh, okay.
Because I've got a drunk on my drunk. I've got you as a lunatic, and I've put a mutant somewhere. I can't imagine where I put it.
Oh, would it be Ben?
I think that Ben doesn't really have a reason to lie to me about being the lunatic if he's a bad guy. I think that Sean has gone really under the radar. I totally trust Katie. Lauren, I'm sorry, I haven't spoken to you yet. So I have literally no opinion. I do know that the information that I've spoken with John about is not consistent with my understanding of the role that John claimed to have confirmed with Ben. But again, Ben,
With Ben? What do you mean?
Didn't have a reason to tell me. Well, Ben didn't have a reason to tell me. Like, it would have been in his best interest to let me believe I was the lunatic, but Ben went out of his way to kind of problem solve that for me. So I just don't know what to do at this point, guys.
Final call for nominations. Ben is on the block.
I mean, a demon would play along with that though and say, "Oh, you are the lunatic," to make themselves look like they were a townsfolk that you were given.
God, I wish I was that.
I totally believed I was the lunatic. I totally believed I was a Fangu though. I was running around casting my evil spells everywhere. Like, there was no reason for him to jump in and go, "Hey, like, I don't think you are what you think you are."
Closing the day in 10.
I'm inclined to nominate Cass.
You're inclined, or you're doing it?
I will nominate Cass because I am running out of options as far as my brain is going. I know that we haven't gotten to talk. I have gotten to talk to other people. I don't know how much I can trust my own information, but stuff that I've been...
I think your information is good, because I think we've got the drunk somewhere else.
Yeah. I
Okay, Cass?
yeah, I believe Ben has told me stuff that I believe.
We've all fallen for that one.
I realised that is a potentiality here. As I said to him, it makes good telly. If I wide-eyed go, oh, I promise not to tell anybody, da-da-da-da-da. I believe him because someone else I've spoken to had the same thought. Maybe they're two evil people and they were both leading me up the garden path. But I thought, I've been on the block. I'll put Cass on the block. Cass hasn't been on the block yet. See what other people think.
All right, let's hear from Cass.
I think Cass is... Oh, no, she's there.
Did anyone confirm Nellie as the dreamer?
Apart from Sean, but Sean
Yeah,
might be
you
the
can hear
drunk.
me?
Yep.
Yeah.
Can you hear me?
Yes.
Okay. Did anyone confirm Nellie as the dreamer
Yes, my grandchild is the dreamer.
at all?
Sean.
Sean,
Okay.
Can you not hear
Nellie
me now?
saw...
I think Sean might
okay,
be the
yeah,
drunk,
yeah.
We can.
All right. Well, as far as I know, I'm definitely the lunatic. All I can say to that effect is I'm still getting woken up at night because Michael has given me the role of Fangu. The people that I'm choosing to die at night are not dying at night. So
who do you choose?
that is how I've confirmed that I'm definitely the lunatic. Take it or leave it. I think if Sean is the drunk, then the...
You just Cass.
Okay, yeah.
You missed that last bit.
Go
Just
for
turn
it.
your video
Vote.
off, Cass.
Vote, my people. Yeah, as long as my internet connection...
Yeah, maybe turn your video off.
Okay.
I'll turn mine off as well.
I'm going to run the vote.
Sean's video was fine, though. That's weird.
Yeah, something different, I think. Can you both just
Is that any
say
better?
something? Yes, I can hear you.
Yeah.
Can I hear Sean?
Yeah. I'm
Yep,
here.
cool. I'm going to run the vote. 3 votes will
Can
tie
you
it.
hear me?
Ben is on. Yes,
Yep.
Ken.
Yep.
Yep,
Ben is
we
on the
got you.
block. Cass is nominated. 3 votes to tie, 4 to execute. First vote with Ghost Dan.
Benjamin.
I think
tie?
Cass is definitely.
But we tied it, guys. We tied it.
That was a terrible move for unless
Actually,
you're,
it was a good move for
evil.
good, actually.
Is it?
It was a good, yeah, because only one person's supposedly going to die tonight. So
Calling
the
the day
game
in
will still
10.
continue tomorrow.
Except for it won't be someone we want.
Yeah,
5,
Right.
4.
I can't nominate anybody.
Good night. No one executed.
Wow, Katie.
Oh, you didn't even die, Ben. So shut your face. I'll have to try harder next time.
I mean, if anything, Katie just saved your life, right?
Yeah, by not... How?
I think Lauren saved Ben's life.
Oh, sorry, Lauren saved Ben's life, right?
Yeah.
Sorry for giving Katie
nominate
credit
him.
for that when it would be embarrassing for Katie.
Yeah, I definitely nominated him, Sean. Don't take that away from me.
I'm so confused now. So Aaron clearly passed it, being the Fangu, to an outsider. So the outsiders that we knew was either Katie, Cass, or Sean. I think, or Ben. So he pretty much pick everyone except for Lauren, and he would have hit an outsider. So I don't know which one he did. I think must have been Ben because he cleared it on Ben. Oh, I don't know. I'll have to ask.
Hello.
Hi, I'm so
Yeah.
sorry. I'm
It's okay.
a little bit confused. So
Yeah, ask questions if you want. I'm hearing you fine.
Okay, cool. So is there a possibility that that Fangu has now come back to me? Then?
No. And any time
Okay.
that you change character, I would tell you. And any time you change alignment, like from good to evil or vice versa, I would tell you.
Right.
And
okay.
I did not do that.
Thank you. That is what I took your messages to mean.
Yeah, sorry. I was typing really quickly.
No, that's okay. I was also trying to defend myself while reading your messages.
Yeah, I
so-
know. It's tough.
Okay, I will kill Ben.
Okay.
No.
Yeah.
Wait, Sean. I'll kill Sean.
All right.
Okay.
Okay. Thank you. Hello.
Hello.
The Lunatic has chosen
That
Sean.
was close. Pardon?
The Lunatic has chosen Sean.
Okay. So, wow, the Lunatic still... Am I supposed to know who my minion / lunatic, my lunatic are?
No. Actually, that's not true. Hang on. Minions, I'm correct about. But I think you're right about the Lunatic. Yeah, because it's an always thing. The demon knows who you are and who you choose at night. Yes. So it is Cass.
That's what I thought. Okay.
I should have told you that last night. And Cass chose.
Yeah, I'm going to go with that. Yeah, I'll kill Sean.
Okay.
But I still don't think we're going to win this as evil. It's going to be difficult.
What are we down to? That'll be
okay.
4. Okay.
Thanks.
Thank you. Killing the sweetheart. You got Cass, Katie, Ben. Oh yeah, we get it. And Lauren. Yep.
Sorry, I changed my mind.
Yeah.
Can I have it be Lauren instead?
Yep.
Okay, thanks.
Here we are on day 5, and dead today is Lauren.
Oh, wow.
Oh.
Well, there goes one of my theories.
We have 4 alive. I'll give you just a few minutes. There's hardly anyone left. I'll just give you a couple.
Ben's a demon.
Thank you.
Hey, Ben's a demon now.
Ben? Okay, that's why you
Yep.
had tied it. Yeah, I kind of thought that. Told John.
I
give it to Cass. Because they were all, everyone except for Lauren was one that you could have passed it to.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, no. I was planning on pushing on Cass as being because all of the rest of her kills have gone through. So
yeah,
I was hoping to be like, no, you're actually just the demon, and you're lying to us.
Yeah, I don't think we're going to get this one.
No, yeah, that was Rush leading you and then Sean.
Yep. No, and I kind of pigeonholed myself at the beginning with Katie too, so that was kind of a...
Yeah, that's unfortunate. Just too much time talking to other people. I need to catch you and tell you to keep going with the recluse because we knew it wasn't in play, and I was saying that you and
Sean forgot
thing.
that I did that because I told her what I said, and then she went and made Sean the recluse, which negated my stuff. So yeah, it's all right. We all made a few mistakes, but all good. All right, let's see if we can chat someone else.
One of the outsiders. I think
I'm suspicious of yesterday's results in the tying.
Yeah, that's confusing. I don't know why Aaron voted there.
I have a feeling it might be Ben simply because of that, to be honest.
Yes, Nellie was the dreamer who was my granddaughter. But because Town executed her, I didn't die at the same time.
Yeah.
Whereas a demon kill would have got both of us.
Sure you said grandma.
But yeah, it's not a very useful role apart from knowing one good townsfolk.
No. Main trick is demon bait, really.
The next day I got told a 1, and I was like, oh, he must have been the chef. So I went and talked to him, and I trusted him because why would he have voted for himself if he was a minion?
John?
The chef is a useless character once you get your information. So why would he have voted for himself and get rid of himself if he was a minion and the Godfather? And Ben claimed to me that he was the chef just before.
Who was the chef, Ben?
Yes. Everybody's lying to me, Sean. I don't like this game.
I don't know what's going on.
Yeah, I have no idea who to pick or anything. I'm at a loss.
I don't think I can tell out of the 4 people here who got jumped to.
I am fucking lost.
Yeah, like it's got to be a Fangu based on my information. Maybe Dan was the starting Fangu then, and then like he died is when the jump happened, but because just gonna go back. But yeah, everyone was outside at that point. But who got jumped to?
Hello.
Hi, can you hear me?
Yeah, no, everything's fine.
Cool.
So I am extremely confused about what's happened. So, like, someone is doing like a mega super bluff right now. It's either Katie or Sean, because I do believe you're the lunatic.
It's got to be Sean. Yeah, no, it's got to be Sean. You have no reason to have lied to me about me being the lunatic, because I fully believed it. I had no information. You know, I wasn't like questioning myself. Like, you had no reason to jump in like that.
Yeah, and I don't understand why people think I've got some like ulterior motive for telling you. It's like, that is big brain stuff. That is way too smart for me.
Yeah. So Katie, I have confirmed is what she says she is, but that's as long as what you're saying. Did you at some point say you were a chef?
Okay, I did tell her because Michael was in the chat at the time, but I'm not supposed to say, don't tell anyone, but I'm the mutant. I played the first day completely wrong. I thought I was supposed to be mad about being an outsider, but actually I'm not supposed to say anything about being an outsider or a mutant, because Michael can kill me instantly if I am. Okay. So I'm not going to say anything else.
Okay.
But that's basically what it was.
Okay, cool. Because John was saying he was a chef. Chef was one of the bluffs, which means they can't be.
But if you're the lunatic, then that doesn't necessarily apply.
That's true, but I believe. Do you still believe Katie?
I do. Do you want to chat with her and like convince her that I'm not evil, because I'm totally not evil?
I want to go for Sean.
Oh shit! Time's up. Yeah, I'm going to go for Sean. Do you want to? Do you want to nominate him?
Me. Yeah.
Okay.
Look at all us good townsfolk earning our chips by being back in town before the gong.
Do you want a prize?
Yes.
I mean, Cass is in a chat by herself right now. There she is.
Cass just needed some alone time.
We have 4 players left alive. Guys. Nominations are open.
It's my lag. I want to nominate Sean.
Whoops. Hang on.
Can you guys hear me?
Yep. Sorry. Yeah. I misclicked.
You can hear me?
I mean, I've said it from day one.
The arrows indicate you have been heard.
I am gambler and then the recluse. So if you kill me, I'm assuming that's the end of the game. Bad guys win. There's 3 left.
It's the end of the game either way, and I'd rather take my risk with you than anyone else. I think Katie's completely trustworthy, and I think that Ben has no reason
that's a lot
to
of
come
noise.
at me and tell me I'm a lunatic when I was playing. When I was playing as a bad guy who had his best interests at heart. So the only alternative is that Sean's the bad guy.
So who are your supposed minions, Cass?
Unless either Katie or Ben are like way, like on another level. You, Aaron, and I still think you're a minion, and Ben.
Me.
So the first thing I did was go to Ben and give Ben a bluff. And Ben acted at first like he had no idea what was going on, to the point where I went, oh my God, did I hear the name wrong? And then Ben kind of like got with it and started being like, oh yeah, I'm evil. And I was like, oh, okay, that was weird, but maybe. And I was also told that Aaron was the other minion, but I never got to speak to you, Aaron. Yeah. And then Melly ended up coming to me and absolutely like flooring me by saying, okay, and then Ben jumped into a chat and was like, I think you're a lunatic. So I don't know, the whole thing felt so like, oh my God, stop this innocent person before she causes too much problem. And it just made me believe Ben. And honestly, if it's Katie, she fucking deserves to win because she's lying her ass off like a fucking queen.
That's my theory. My theory is that it's Katie.
Yeah, by the sound of that as well, like
you're muted, Katie.
No, but like think about how many layers she would have had to invent.
Yeah, but Katie's played multiple demons. She's all over this.
No,
my
she's
theory,
really not.
Look, I think the evil people are going to win regardless. I think we'll vote the wrong person out, but the reason I thought it might have been Katie was just then was she used the chef thing with John to turn us against Ben, and in the conversation
against Aaron, to be fair.
With zero information about it, just like the chef won, therefore Aaron's evil.
Anything else, Sean?
Yeah, but no, let's just vote.
But the chef is, and I don't know, but like the chef is something I was given as a bluff, which makes me think that the chef shouldn't be in the game. But I don't know, like if I'm actually like, which I am, the lunatic, then Michael doesn't have to give me correct bluffs. Is that right?
Yeah.
Correct.
That's correct.
So I was given Chef, Fortune Teller, and Raven Keeper as bluffs, which means that they shouldn't be in the game if
the townsfolk win this, it's going to be an absolute fluke. Because we're all over the shop.
Or do I keep talking?
Yeah.
No, we are catching all of that, but I think I am going to run the vote. Majority is 2 votes. First vote is Ghost John.
I think based on the way that went with Cass, I think Ben would be a minion there because the demon would already know that Cass is the lunatic and would just play along.
I think the demon was the imp and killed themselves, and now Ben is the minion. I mean, the demon. Jesus.
1 vote's not enough.
But there's too many outsiders. There has to be. There were too many starting.
No, I don't think anybody's drunk.
If that's the case.
Sean's definitely drunk because
Is
Nelly
there a
is
minion
not
that doesn't know?
Okay, in the interest of time, I'm going to nominate Katie.
Well, that's a mistake, and you've lost the game, definitely. But that's cool.
She said that before.
There's just
saying.
I have.
We had a conversation just before, and in the conversation, she mentioned thinking about the chef, and just mentioned it, but didn't bring up how she felt. She said, I spoke to him after he died, and he said that. Now, I get it. It could mean that she was referring to the cannibal, but I just thought it might have been a slip of the tongue as well.
I can clear that off if you want.
Sorry?
Katie came to me. Well, we had a conversation, and she told me that she saw me as the chef, and that she got a 1 before I told her that I was the chef. The only way she could know that is if she was the cannibal.
Or if there was a...
Yeah, but I also think that
the only way that she could have known that was if she was the cannibal or there was a widow, and we've had no one claim that there was a widow. That's the only 2 ways.
Yeah, could have been a self-poisoning widow and then Pit-Hagged out into a different minion.
Well, I'm not the sweetheart, so my cannibal doesn't matter anymore.
But you could also be the Fangu.
Me?
Yeah.
I'm not in, so
Because
I
you're
mean,
an outsider.
lost anyway. So do what you wish.
Right, you're done, Katie?
I don't think the Fangu is the demon. I think it's the imp. There's too many crazy characters in this game for Michael to throw in a crazy demon as well.
Majority is 2 votes. First vote is Cass.
I agree. I think it's an imp.
And I really think the imp was Aaron and Ben is now the demon.
I'm not the
Or
imp.
Cass is doing really good.
2 votes is enough. Katie's on the block.
I'm not the imp. I was never the imp.
I don't trust you, so don't even bother.
It's the truth. Michael will tell you after the game that I was not the imp and I was never the imp.
I will nominate. Who hasn't been nominated? Cass and Ben.
Cass and Ben.
Me.
Yep.
Ben, any thoughts before I make my nomination?
Just do it.
Do you want to share your real role, or
I
If
honestly
he's a
thought it
mutant
was
and he
Sean.
says he's a mutant, he's executed, we lose.
well, he hasn't claimed to me that he's a mutant.
But he can't.
He's told me that, and that
I know he can't.
He doesn't want to tell it because he trusts me, like because we trust each other, obviously, and like.
Oh, demon
if
and
he's the
minion for
mutant-
sure here.
I know, and it's one of those things where it's like, oh, that's a really convenient bluff, but if you're mad about being an outsider, you might be executed. So they're basically not allowed to say.
But mute if you can, Sean, please. Thanks.
But why claim to me to be the chef? Why not just say I can't tell you what I am?
Chef
Haven't I
was
been
what
doing that
when
all
I
game?
thought I was the Fangu.
Yeah.
But when I was the Fangu, I went to Ben and I said, your bluff is that you're the chef.
Do we have any nominations?
I'm nominating either Cass or Ben. I just need to make a decision.
It's cool, Katie. It's not like the fate of the world rests on your decision.
I know. This is stupid.
What was the one you did that started with a J or something?
Juggalo.
Quickest game ever.
Oh, the clutch. Nelly, thanks so much.
Guys, seriously, my heart is going a bajillion miles. This is the most stressed I've ever been playing this game.
Okay, I'm doing eeny, meeny, miny, mo. Please wait, Michael.
Wasting the day in 10.
Literally doing.
Why me
7,
though?
6.
It's very demon behaviour.
5.
Cass, please. Cass, please.
Kill
Cass,
whatever.
please. Cass, please. Cass, please.
Cass, don't vote it.
With chance.
We'll tie it up.
I don't think I've done nothing but talk for like
I
5
know.
times. So
I really don't think it's
there's
new. I should
anything
have
new
gone
to
Ben.
say.
I should have gone Ben.
Nothing else
I
to
have
say,
so many
Cass?
regrets.
Yeah. No,
I'm going to vote for you, but
what
I think
else
it's
can I
Ben.
say? I've laid it all out
Reminder that if we
there.
do 3, it's
I'm a
just a null
lunatic.
vote.
Right, 3 votes to tie, 4 to execute. First vote
But Sean-
is with Ghost Dan.
You're losing the game with me dying because the evil person is still alive, which must be you if you're pushing for me to die. Damn it. You guys.
This could be worth tying to get another day.
No, we won't get another day.
1 is not enough.
Oh, guys. And now one of you is drunk.
Losing the
If
day in
game
10.
continues.
Yeah, I don't think the game can continue because we're on 4.
And 3 after this death.
I'm not going to.
5,
So
4, 3,
You can't nominate
2,
them. You can only nominate yourself.
1. Katie dies, and the game
Oh
is
my-
over.
But not because I'm the demon. Can we just clear that up, please?
Any minute
That's
now.
what it was, Katie.
Oh wow, Sean. Well done. Seriously.
Wow.
It wasn't me.
Yes. Seriously.
Nah, it was Ben.
Oh, you
It
were
was
the
Ben.
lunatic, Cass. See, I
Yes.
was right. She is the lunatic.
Was the
Yeah.
I
lunatic?
got a horrible feeling I know who the demon was.
Lauren was the
No.
philosopher who chose
were
to
the
be
philosopher.
the investigator on the very first night. I did make a mistake with the night order, and Sean, by rights, you should have died. I know that messed things up a little bit. I did whisper to Sean to let him know, but I didn't say it to the whole town. So that was a little mistake on my behalf. Because Sean started out as the gambler, but on the second night was changed by a Pit-Hag into the recluse.
Oh, Ben.
Sorry, go on, Sean.
With my gut.
Ben.
Why would they?
What do you mean? I think it's Katie still.
Sean
So
was
Sean
the Pit-Hag
can-
Every
was-
time I trust you.
doing the changing. You changed Sean on night 2, and then on night 3 you changed
Katie to the sweetheart.
Katie, who started off as the cannibal, who...
And I had a reason for making lots of outsiders.
Yeah. Katie started off as the cannibal, and when John, the chef, died on the first day, Katie got a chef 1, same as John. But then on the next night was changed by Sean, the Pit-Hag, into the sweetheart. Nellie was the godfather, and there's your chef 1 over there. She
But guess
added
what? The Godfather didn't get any kills, even though there were 5 outsiders, I think.
Because I made a big mistake, and then Sean forgot something I told her. And then we just kind of hoped for the best.
Billet was the Savant, who died pretty early. It was on the second night, I think, wasn't it?
Yeah, I got 1 day of info and that was it.
Yeah, which made my job easier, I'll be honest. We'd only had 1 Savant before, and it felt like a lot of work for me, but I did it again, and this time we got someone is not who they think they are, or the outsider count has not changed.
I confirmed the second one false relatively quickly.
Yeah. Nellie's dropped off. Aaron was the Fangu.
Sorry, that was Cattail.
At least to begin with, he was the Fangu.
Yep. And I was also not lying at the start of the game. I drew a blue token.
He drew a blue token at the start because he got the Lunatic token, which I then switched with Cass.
You finally got to be evil.
I was going to pass it to you at one point, to be honest.
Ben was the mutant who, on day 1, came straight out and said he was an outsider, and I could have killed him right then and there. But I thought, no, he probably just doesn't realise that there's a Fangu in play and a Godfather in play, and doesn't realise how he's just sort of klutzing his way into saying he's an outsider. So I'm going to let the Fangu eat him if they want.
I did
but
wonder
they
how
didn't.
he survived the first couple of days when it was fairly obvious what he was
Yeah.
not saying.
It was either that, or I felt like
And
he
that
was
was
maybe
so
trying
confusing
to.
for me because
It was either that, or I thought maybe he was trying to force my hand, so I decided I wasn't going to kill him.
But I actually did have a conversation with Michael on the second night, just saying, "Hey, I think I read the mutant wrong. I'm really sorry. So if you want to kill me at any time, just go for it."
This is the most Ben Harris story I've ever heard in my life, and I love it.
John, am I
It was
allowed
so
to kill
confusing
him
for
after
me
the first day? He did it on the first day.
because
Am I allowed to
thought
kill
that
him
you were my
after?
minion.
Yeah.
Not up.
So
And then you were like,
he did
I'm
trigger
an
it so you
outsider.
can
And
kill
I was
him
like, what are you
afterwards.
doing?
I knew I could do it that day or that night. I didn't know if it carried on into the next day, whether I was still allowed to do it.
You probably can. I wouldn't do it.
Yeah.
It just doesn't really make sense, and it's harder for people to follow along.
Yeah,
And
exactly.
it's a bit unfair on the mutants at that point.
Yeah, yeah.
Wait, what was Dan?
And
understand.
the other thing
I don't
the other thing I want to say about that is when Ben was defending himself on the second last day or whatever, I was just waiting for him to say he was outsider again, because I was when it was on Shan, I think it was, I was totally going to kill you the second time and just end the day. But
I was trying to bait it, and then when it didn't, I was like, "Fine, you're the Fangu now."
The other thing I'll say is that for Cass the Lunatic, you chose Phil the first time, and Aaron
You're
followed.
the reason Phil died. I wasn't going to kill him, and then you. I was
Yeah,
like, okay, cool.
and then the second one was, who did you choose the second time, Cass?
Katie.
Katie, and you didn't.
Have we lost
I think Cass has dropped off.
Oh, yeah.
No,
Oh, no, she's back.
Or maybe
there.
just delayed.
Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, just camera.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think it was Katie, actually.
It was Katie's second night, and I was debating over
by the
jumping to
time
Cass.
it was
and
Katie?
said
Oh, wow.
Dan.
I think Cass's hearing is quite delayed.
Yeah, I think so too.
Yeah, because I picked Katie thinking that, like, because by then Ben had. Yeah, sorry. By then Ben had told me that I was probably the lunatic. So
And she's gone.
That was
So
very
there
much
was
me.
there was an
Are you going to tell us what Dan was?
not
or
yet.
Nah?
There was another one where the night that Aaron died, she actually chose Aaron, and then Aaron killed Ben, which meant Aaron died. I was wondering if Cass was going to get super confused when on the last time she did someone, they did actually die again. But
Because Sean and I were messaging each other. I'm like, it could be anyone except for Lauren.
Yeah, I didn't get a chance
What are we gonna do?
at all to tell them who it was, and that's when I saw Nelly put Ben on the block, I was like, oh fuck.
Yep, and you pushed the vote to tie here. We got it there.
and last week, Lauren theorised about the possibility of there being an amnesiac, and we didn't even know whether or not you knew that one was possible. But there was one. And what did you learn, Dan?
Some confusing things.
I didn't know.
Day one, I asked, does my ability interact with another character or type of character? Got
Which,
one.
yeah, was very general.
That night I got townsfolk. That was my info. So I asked, does my ability have something to do with nominations? And got warm.
Yeah. So I tried not to, because I knew anyone could get this. I didn't want to make it too hard, but apparently it was hard enough. It was, you learned the character type of the player who nominated first yesterday.
Okay.
So day one, Katie nominated, and you got townsfolk, as she was a cannibal.
Yeah.
And then on day two, Ben nominated first.
Oh,
I've got to say, that was a tough pivot to do. From being good to suddenly, actually, you're now the demon. I'm like, oh, shit. Because I'd totally forgotten about the Fangu.
Awesome.
We even had a conversation where I said, "Oh, do you realise by coming out so like straight away that there was like the possibility of a Godfather and a Fangu, especially when the investigator said there was a Godfather."
I was actually waiting for the Fangu to pick the lunatic.
I was debating it with Michael. I was so tempted. I went for Dan.
I sat on
I
it
thought Dan
for
was
2
going to be
turns.
a drunk. Who ended up being the drunk, Michael?
None.
No one?
It was actually Sean.
Yeah, cool.
Yeah, so I made a mistake at the start, and Aaron kind of pointed out that we were one short because we knew with the Godfather. The Godfather knew what they were. So Sean wasn't going to be drunk, but he was a drunk gambler. So it wouldn't have mattered anyway about what you chose with Katie.
Excellent.
Yeah.
It's a bit too close to home, but you know.
Yeah. Because you were never going to die anytime, which is funny because in that last game you were the gambler, you weren't dying. Well, you were choosing correctly, but you were also beside the bluffing too lady.
Last time.
Yeah. Yeah. Sean said, he can't be the gambler, he's too good at it, I'm going to change him.
I think I hit 4 in a row last time, like 4 rounds in a row.
Wasn't it 2 of those were Ben, though, consistently?
No,
okay.
it was Drew.
It was Drew. Yeah, two of Drew as the DA.
Can I just say thank you, Lauren, for being so cooperative and nominating... who did we... Because I asked
because you were on the block, were you?
Ask Lauren to nominate someone to get me off the block.
And tied it up.
Yeah.
Thank you.
That manipulation was through Ben. It was not my choice.
Oh, yeah. Lauren nominated Cass, yeah. Katie nominated Ben, 3 votes. Then there was another vote, and then Lauren voted Cass that tied it up.
And I really hope you got it on camera, Michael, when I said I think Aaron has killed himself and passed it on to Ben. While he wasn't the imp, I was still correct. It was just really important to know because nobody trusted me at that end. Well, Nelly.
I had to choose which of the I didn't think I could jump to Sean because some of the way like Dan and John were reading him really well. Didn't want to jump to Cass because I didn't know how that was actually going to turn out, and she would still think that she was the lunatic. Didn't want to jump to you because that hard pivot for you after everyone's reading you so good. I was like, I don't know how that ended up going.
I reckon Katie could have pulled it up.
Yeah.
I don't know if I got that on camera, Katie, but I did notice Philip right towards the very end basically called it to Nelly, was whispering to Nelly and said, "Oh, hang on,
and I told
but
them,
what if
"But it's
Aaron
not that it
killed
mattered
Ben?"
which side I told.
Yeah, you were dead on, and Nelly's like, "Oh, I don't know, I'm so confused."
Hey, I've never played this game before, right, Nelly?
Like the final day, everyone was going like, "Oh, town's like." The good team is in such a bad position. Me and Ben were like, "Oh God, we've lost this. We're gone."
Yeah, you thought it was done.
Oh, remember a comment at the start I said about I'm between two evil players?
Well, you weren't. You weren't in the beginning.
I'm just regretting not acting on that earlier.
Aaron, how was it being evil for your first time?
We fucked it all off. And somehow came in.
Aaron.
Well done flying solo for most of that game.
Yeah.
I got both my minions killed day after day. And then made Ben the demon, forgot to tell my minions, got Ben on the block.
Oh.
Had to use a ghost vote to get Ben off the block.
Hilarious.
Yeah, Nelly.
And then the next day finally told my minions who the...
Oh my god.
Well,
So I made a mistake
Yeah.
at the start because I read all the stuff on what to do with your godfather, like because you find out who the outsiders are, so you can easily bluff as one you know doesn't exist. So I did that straight face to Katie, and then I talked to Aaron and got the bluffs, and they both had already decided what they are. And he says, "You're the dreamer." I'm like, "Oh, I still kind of want to stay as the recluse because I've already told Katie." And then I messaged Sean, but Sean had already.
I'd already made my little list of the outsiders it was safe to make people. Because, you know, with the Godfather in play, if there's more outsiders, then statistically we're more likely to accidentally execute one, which means the Godfather.
It was just...
Yeah, and then I couldn't talk to Katie again because she was talking to everybody else. I'm like, I just want to tell you that I was, incorrect. And then you voted for me. I'm like, nah.
Yeah, and then when Katie called it, I was like, I have to throw Nelly under the bus. Yeah.
Well, sorry for getting you killed on day one, John.
Hey, he wanted it.
That's all right. Just so you know, my ghost vote was waiting for you to be nominated.
He's nominated then.
Nice.